Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Geek First Podcast, the 684th episode of the Geek First Podcast. I am the Clown Prince of Podcast Trust now. I'm joined on this podcast by another podcaster. That is.
I am one of the other podcasters, the murderous brigand, Kirkland Patzer, the podcaster.
I'm the final podcaster of the day. I'm the wonder dog, Dylan Muzz, the podcaster.
I feel like that's not just because we reviewed Fallout, but I feel like that'd be a very Fallout or Elder Scrolls where there's like a clan that's just the podcasters, and they would say it like every, like, we are the podcasters, you're the, like, it just, you know, we had a good thing going
Time
there,
to record is what they'd say, like right before they go into a duel.
That would be fun if you could do like a Fallout, like a side quest where you bump into a group of people and they found out what a podcast was. And, well, I guess podcasts weren't a thing in that world, right? Because it was like it's a futuristic.
Yeah, there's like radio shows, which like podcasts just kind of are another word for, you know?
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to make a post-apocalyptic movie or show, and I would like you go to a clan and they're just trying to recreate like podcasting back then. Like
Is that one of the scripts you're working on, post-apocalypse, or?
I have a couple post-apocalyptic treatments. I don't care. I can reveal
Describe
this because
a treatment to me in a sense.
a treatment is just like it's almost like an elongated pitch. So obviously there's there's an elevator pitch, but a treatment, like an elevator pitch would be like, let's say I'm pitching you Saw. It's like, hey, two guys are in a bathroom, they're chained to a wall, and they got to get out. The treatment is you write the full story, but it's not necessarily like all the dialogue or all the. So it's kind of just like the synopsis in a way.
Kinda,
yeah. So the treatment I have is like I've always wanted to do a anthology, but like 4 interlinking stories in apocalypse from different times and whatnot. Like it's all you're seeing people like different slices of the people with the family going through the apocalypse, the person that was like a loner and hated the real world, like and happy there's apocalypse. So that's what I want.
Podcasters are one of the.
I'm gonna add them now. But that's a stretch goal. There's some scripts that are in the we can make this, and there's definitely some scripts that are like if you're lucky, you know. Yeah. So and that's why you support us on Patreon, listen to this podcast, and we very much appreciate it. And check out everything we got going. As we just mentioned, me and Dylan just did a catch up on Fallout, so now we'll be doing that weekly. But we reviewed episodes 2 to 4. That was a good time there. And then we did us 3, and I guess Taylor was there too. We did the video game 2026 podcast. Lots of juice there. We picked our most anticipated games, win over everything. So look out for that. And then, is there anything else? I did a couple Trash Told You this week. Taylor joined me for one because he's free during the weekdays sometimes. So he joined me for one, which was good because I got to pick his brain some Star Wars. And then this weekend, I'm back with the boys doing the gimmick. So look out for that on Sunday, 11 a.m. PST. We got our best of the gimmick awards are this weekend. We just do we're still working on the fan base. So at some point, I'd love the patrons to vote. But right now, it's just us 3 that are picking our own winners and whatnot. But maybe one day there'll be a Golden Geeks for Wrestling. But it's a good time. So check out that. And this whole month is filled with predictions, drafts results, Golden Geeks. It's a very fun time here at Geek First. If you're new to the channel, there's just a lot of staples that people look forward to every year. Now's the time to subscribe to the main feed or on Patreon, but we'll talk about that a little bit later, and you get a bunch of benefits there. But how's everyone doing?
Super good. Doing great.
Super good. Super good. Just pretty good.
Pretty good. It's my Friday today, so
How'd that
day
test
off
go,
tomorrow.
Kirkland?
I've done better, but honestly, here's the thing that I fucked myself over with. I was studying for stuff that wasn't on it, so I was reading ahead and so what we got tested on was stuff that we took, stuff we were learning on before the Christmas break, which always fucks me over because it just seems like a month ago now. I guess it kind of is, but it feels really long ago. So I was I was studying for harder stuff, and then when you get introduced the simpler concepts, I was overthinking it. And I kind of fucked myself over a little bit there, but I got a 6.7, 67%.
I don't want to hear that ever again. Yeah, I hear.
Kicked him out for saying that.
Absolutely.
Your daughters spammed that a million times when I was at your house.
Yeah, and every time I do this is me.
Oh no! Jesus Christ!
They're trying to teach the babies right now. It's awful. It's awful.
Oh, I love it. I became what I wanted to destroy because I hated that so much when I first heard it, and then I don't know what it was. I think I was on the ski hill or something, and somebody said it, and it just hit different. And I'm like, I think I like this now. So, not overuse, but I mean that was my percentage. So I don't know why you kicked me out of the room.
Because you did
Passing
the meme and you did the arms. You can just say I got 67. Boom, and we move on. You don't need. good.
Did you know that if you do it upside down at 76, Kirkland? I learned that from Travis's daughter.
I wish I got a 76. But honestly,
Yeah.
when I left, and we were like, I actually ran out of time on the quiz, which never ever happens. So it was just like circle a couple if I get lucky.
Oh, that's bold. Yeah.
Which isn't great. So when I left,
No.
I'm like, honestly, I hope I got over 50. It's only worth like 2 or 4% of my grade, so it's not the biggest. Next week is like a 17%er, so that's like a heavy stuff. But like I said, I was kind of studying for that already. Like I was getting ahead on the other stuff, so I'm feeling pretty okay. It could have been a lot worse. Our class average was kind of like a 70, and I kind of know where I went wrong, so I'm not really too bothered by it. But yeah, it's my weekend. I kind of hurt my pinky somehow though. I don't know what I did. I think I like bumped it, and now it's just a little sore. But I'll live. Good to be here with you guys. Cheers.
At least, yeah, it's a good time. At least you're like finishing near the end of the class when time's about to run out. Because if you finish like super early, there's either two spectrums. You're a genius, or you're like me, and you in school were just fucking dumb. Because you would finish early.
I don't even open your calculator. You just
barely. And I would look around, and when you know there's multiple people that are smarter than you, and they're still working away, it's like, oh, I failed this test. I fucked this up because there's no way I can be done before them. So
that's what I was joking
stay in school.
about with my friends afterwards, because it's a Scantron test. Like these quizzes, they're just 30 questions, all multiple choice, but Scantron. And I'm like, you're fucked when you're looking at your bubbles and you're like, there's too many B's in there. I feel like I gotta change the shape a little bit. So it's like, if you know the answer, and it doesn't matter what the shape is. But when you really are out to lunch, then you're like, oh, I gotta make this look a little wavy. I think there's too many B's in here. But you also don't want to second guess yourself, because then you usually switch it to the wrong answer.
If I was a teacher, at least once a year I'd do one test where one answer is all the same letter, just to because I'd really fuck with somebody. Be like, this can't be right? But you have to go with your gut. So teachers out there, you should definitely do that. So, Christopher Evans saying, hey gents, hello sir, thank you. As always, be in the chat. He's my go-to for two things. One, help me win against Chris this year on the trivia battle, but he's also been my go-to because he reads the interview of the vampire books, where he read them in the past. So when I was watching that show, any questions, I had to go to Chris Evans and get that answer. But yeah. Go follow him. Check out his podcast.
Check out Chris Evans.
Yeah, both Chris Evans. As I said before many times, the first time he had followed Geek First, I was like, oh, hit it big time. But Chris, you're still great yourself.
We still did.
Too.
Come on, we appreciate Chris Evans.
We've hit a minor time. I'll take minor time, but yeah. And then, like I said, lots of good stuff happening. And then, lastly, because I will promote the Patreon later, but mostly important for just this week, because after this weekend we'll cut off, because we'll probably do a show next couple weeks. Well, we will. We're going to do a state of a town hall. We kind of do this every year. I think last year, we didn't, because I wasn't even here. So that's where we just kind of didn't really do too much on that front. We didn't have all of us around. I was too busy in the first 2 months, but we're doing our survey. That is the first link you can see when you click on the description. Please do that. It's a satisfaction survey. Probably takes you 5 minutes, but not even. I think it's just like 7 or 8 questions. And some of them are just like multiple choices, like click a yes, click a no, click a number. We'd really appreciate that, because that kind of can. Sometimes we like ideas. There's been a couple ideas that I'm excited to talk to these guys about. And, we should do that. There's things where like the 6-7. Someone said on Travis Told You was like, oh, you should talk about culture phenomenons. That's where it's like, I don't know what that would be. So it's like, do you want a segment on 6-7 and me just ranting about that? I don't know. So go down below, hit that survey. Yeah,
one person.
One person. But that's where, and we always kind of do a sequel where we say, hey, let it give some more information. But yeah, that just lets us know what you're liking, what you'd maybe want us to bring back, what we could improve on, all that stuff. We always, we do this podcast for each and every one of you, and you guys are the test audience. If you guys aren't happy, we're not happy. So if you can put stuff in there, we'd very much appreciate that, because many times we change course or bring in some new stuff, so we would appreciate hearing from you. But here we are, 2026, as usual. I put in for you boys in the private chat. Dylan, is it there? Because you came in after the fact. Is it still there, the first showing link?
I just found it myself.
Okay, so
the
there
good old-fashioned way.
Yeah,
so your link. I didn't trust you. You even sent me viruses over the break.
I've not sent you any viruses whatsoever. So, let's get into this.
Send me money at this link.
So as usual, I'm going to shout out the big films. If anyone wants to follow along in the future, we're using firstshowing.com. But if not, I'm just going to read them off. I'm reading off the big films, but as usual for you guys, if there's anything that catches your eyes, like it usually does, shout it out, bring it up. Like My Neighbor Adolf. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to click on that because I'm curious what that is. And I'm just going to probably go into January 9th, which is this weekend. again, not much coming out. I know there's one particular that I don't even know if I'll see, but All That's Left of You, Chronicle Water. Greenland 2, which I saw a preview for. Didn't even know there was a Greenland 1. So we're definitely in that state of, as I've
Gerard
said,
Butler.
and Monica Baccarin, I think it is, or however you say her name, from Deadpool
Yep.
and
This is from
Gotham.
the Olympus Has Fallen trilogy movie.
No, I
series
think it's its
franchise.
own thing.
Oh,
I think
wow,
this is
okay.
just one of these movies again where there's just too much content. The fact that Greenland 2's out and I never heard of Greenland 1, it's like, what? And then
It's like when a
Primate
game gets shown off at E3 or something, or I guess
Oh,
E3 is
yeah.
not a thing anymore, but just one of those shows. It's like I haven't even heard of this series, and we're on like game 5.
Oh yeah. And then Primate, which is actually reviewing well. I think it has like an 82% Rotten Tomatoes. And again, take some notes. We will reveal our top 5 most anticipated and some patrons picks as well at the end. But Primate is about a movie where these people own a monkey, gets rabies, and it goes crazy. It's pretty much just Cujo, but with a monkey. So, oh, and Espop says, I think Greenland was released in 2020, like the start of COVID. Well, I feel like I should definitely know it
Smells like
then.
a COVID movie for sure.
It does, but I feel like we should definitely cut because not much was coming out. So how did that? I think is even worse when you're putting out a movie in COVID and we didn't even hear about it, and there was
Yeah.
lack of content. That's not good. But you guys seen anything this weekend?
Well, Chronology of Water, that's the Kristen Stewart directed one, right?
Oh right, yeah. I will see this at home. I
Really
won't see
interesting
this-
imagery in that one. So
Yes.
I'm definitely intrigued by that for sure.
Yeah, I am too.
It's a wild pose.
I
In the water, that one.
was trying to find my neighbor Adolf. Quick plot synopsis.
Give me some
here.
the Big Lebowski vibes when he's doing his stretches before bowling.
Oh,
you know,
dude, I
it's
do that every time before I climb now. I don't know if it helps at all, but I just feel good about. I feel good doing it.
Fuck, this is crazy. This made me feel a lot better because, like, technically, I always hate for Adrenochrome on Letterboxd. It's always going to say 2024, and it's not going to release publicly till the end of this year. But my Adolf neighbor has a public release date of 2022, so it's been making the
Cooking.
festival circuit for a while. So it's in 1960s South America. A Holocaust survivor suspects his neighbor is Adolf Hitler. Disbelief, he investigates and reluctantly befriends him and to gather evidence. You know what? And this is a dark comedy. You know what? I might keep my eye on that one. That I kind of like that pitch there. I like what could be happening there. So you know what? I think they sold me on my neighbor Adolf.
Do you
And
know any of these people, like the director or anything?
no, I think it's definitely a foreign film, so I don't think I've seen it or like heard much. And then Primate, I don't know. I like monkeys. I don't think I have any interest in seeing a movie or a monkey just like I don't know. I saw Cujo back in the day, but I just don't know if I have any interest in seeing a monkey tear apart people for an hour and a half. You know,
You seen
Did that
Planet of the
movie with
Apes.
like the monkeys, like the lead singer or something, like come out? You remember that one?
Better Man. Yeah, that was I think last year, the year no, it was last year. It bombed, or it was 2024. It bombed big time.
Did you see it?
No,
Okay.
did you?
No.
No, but that was a weird where it's like they're doing a biography, but he's an ape, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, something else for sure.
All right, moving on. January 16th, I think we got stuff to say about this, but we got Charlie the Wonder Dog, Dead Man's Wire, Hamnet, and then 28 years later, The Bone Temple, which is actually 28 weeks later from the last movie we got, if you want to think about that. But Dylan Musk, are you ready for the Bone Temple? We saw a little bit of it, but now we're going back there. Same writer, different director, though, this time. So
So it feels weird that we're going into this next one without having done Golden Geeks, where we discuss where the last one ended up. You know what I mean? I don't know.
right.
If that's
Is that
going to
impact it?
Contender, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels too soon, but I am still going to see it, and I am still intrigued because I really like that one. But yeah, I don't know. Is that a best film nominee for us? I don't even know yet. And now we're going to this next one. That seems crazy.
It's crazy. It's gonna be some recency bias, maybe.
Or is it going to hurt it? It's going to be, man, the sequel really hurt X, Y, and Z in the first one, you know?
It
And
should.
my memory's so bad, I'm probably going to mistake things from this one that I thought
Oh,
were in that one or
no.
something.
Yeah. Kirkland?
I'll be seeing it. I don't know
Are
what you're
you
asking.
excited for it? Not excited for it? This is the
I
movie
am
preview. I know
excited.
we're
I'm gonna
seeing a lot of
rewatch.
these.
I'm gonna rewatch the first one 28 years later. I've only seen it the one time in the theaters, but I had a really good time with that, and I feel like I'm gonna appreciate this one even more on the rewatch. Specific scenes I'm looking forward to. Maybe certain members swinging around. I'm excited to see.
Yeah, Killian, right? We got to get him. I imagine so, right? A glimpse a little bit. Set up that third one.
Maybe.
You're going to answer that question, Kirkland.
Yeah, him too. I'm mostly talking about the alpha varieties, but
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
I'm excited. And
Are Are we
I
seeing
don't
Cillian
really-
Murphy in this movie, Kirkland?
What are you talking about right now?
What do you mean? What am I talking? Why are you so thrown off right now? Just because this guy came in the room?
There's just some random guy in our chat room right now. Who's this guy with his
You know,
facial
first
hair?
of all, no
Little
random guy.
soup strainer on that
says
lip.
We've been joined by the one and only.
This is where you
Is that for
speak.
me?
That's where you speak. I don't. Taylor Phil is in the room. I was going to let you introduce
glitched out
yourself.
on my screen. Personally.
Oh boy. Yeah, I am the.
Okay.
Yeah, T's for Taylor. 2 is for 2026. Field.
Literally, when you went to introduce yourself, you were like Beatrix from Kill Bill. Like, I am then. I was like, jeez.
That's what happened for me too, Travis. You introduced Taylor, but I didn't like that word cut out, so I was also confused by that.
Taylor
So
is
I
getting
don't know.
canceled
StreamYard
2026.
is
We can't even say his
fucking
name. Jeez, just derail. Cillian Murphy is in the 28 Days Later movie, Kirkland, and he's supposedly
Yeah.
coming back. Are we seeing him in this movie? That was a very basic question, I thought.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Why did you not
I
understand that?
misunderstood your question. I was thrown off by the soup strainer in the downstairs department. Yeah,
Best year yet?
I think so.
All right.
With confidence.
Taylor, you excited for Bone Temple? That's for we were only 2 weeks into the year so far.
I am excited. Yeah, as Madison, I'm like, hey, can I go?
Good
She's
luck.
like- she said no. No, yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to it. I'm pumped for it. It's gonna be a good time. I don't think you're seeing Murph in this movie at all.
Murph.
I not that one. I think you're definitely seeing him just so they can get you back for the third one. The way, and we're gonna talk about minor spoilers, but the way how the first one ended, where the movie ended, and then it gave you like the prologue of Jack O'Connell and the Jimmies. I think this movie's gonna do the same old thing, but the prologue or the epilogue's gonna be Cillian Murphy. So it's gonna be literally like the last minute of something happens, and he's there and like, oh, you want to hear my tale? And then boom, that's what
These
happens.
are the Murphys,
I don't
opposite
think
of
that.
the Jimmies.
Well, he's also Jimmy. Remember, that was what was annoying. Is his character's named Jim in the first one?
Oh, so he's the OG Jimmy.
Everyone thought, that the Jimmys were him, and then Jack O'Connell showed up, and I was like, "Who's this guy?"
Right.
But
It's gonna beat the shit out of them. That's my name. Dig
it
my
could
name
be,
down.
yeah.
Courtesy
so
of the Peaky Blinders. Be a Peaky
um,
Blinders crossover.
there you go.
Always Peaky Blinders with you.
January 23rd. Clicka. H is for Hawk. Mercy.
What'd you say?
Clicka, and then Return to Silent Hill, which I'm curious about because I've never seen any of the Silent Hill films. I know there was a first one with Sean Bean, which I think people really enjoyed the first movie. I think it was faithful to the game. I don't know if it adapted a story, but I just remember hearing good things. And then they did like a Silent Hill 3D, which I remember was like supposedly awful. My dad won a free.
Harrington's in it.
Is he? Okay. One time my dad won like a free 3D pass. That was the only movie playing that weekend. I'm like, we're good. We can just stay home. Like, let's watch something else. So this is coming back. I've seen a lot of hype for it on the timeline and where I circled as far as just like certain shots and visuals. And I can't remember if the directors, I'll have to look while you guys talk, if it's the one that did the original Silent Hill movie. I just think people are hyped for this. They've had some good marketing. So I will, if there's some good word of mouth, check this out. It's too late to do a retro, so maybe in the future. But I've been hearing good things. But I've also never been like a Silent Hill guy. As we're talking about like Resident Evil and SideQuest recently, I grew up that Silent Hill. I never really did. So anyone seeing this, checking this out, etc.?
It's a big blind spot for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never engaged with any Silent Hill, so I don't think I'll be starting with Return to Silent Hill. I think that seems like the bad place to start.
That's fair.
I've seen both the films. I watched the second one, Silent Hill Revelation, first, and I thought that was just the Silent Hill movie. And I was like interested in the game back in the day, so I was like YouTubing gameplay footage. I'm like, oh my god, there's a movie that's so cool. Watch Revelations. It is biggest piece of shit I had ever
I've
seen
heard it's
at that
bad.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
Time, and I had such a tolerance for bad movies back then too, like Shark Boy, Lava Girl. Like fuck yeah, I'd throw that on and enjoy it. But yeah,
Sean
years
Bean's in that
later,
one too.
I think he's like
Okay.
a small role. I
Carrie-Anne
don't really
Moss.
remember much about the
Yeah.
second one, but somebody was telling me about Silent Hill. They're like, "Oh my god, have you seen that movie?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's so shitty." And they're like, "No, it's so good." And I realized that I had watched the sequel, which is funny because the character's like trying to find out more about like her mom or something, which is like from the first movie. So it was kind of a weird way to watch them, but the first one was a lot better than the second one. Nothing like 10 out of 10, but like in comparison, it's a major step up. And watching this trailer for the new one, it seems like there's a lot of like callbacks and nods to what that original one had. Finger
So I
in the
did confirm that's why people were excited that the first one was directed by Christopher Gans. I don't know what else he's done, but he is back for this one as well. So I
Oh,
feel like
yes.
this is why people are excited. It's like feels like an actual true sequel to what's going on. I do laugh that person you're talking to, Kirkland, probably just thought you had shit taste because they thought you were talking about the first one. You're like, man, what a terrible movie. That's all. Like, how could you like that? But he's not done much, this guy. Like he did Silent Hill, and then he didn't direct a movie for 8 years, which was Beauty and the Beast. Not what you guys were thinking. It was
Did
Beauty
you just
and the
call
Beast.
the movie Beauty and the Beast?
Uh,
I feel like that must be like copyright infringement.
No, it's like The Little Mermaid. It's an original story that Disney just adapted to do their own thing, but it's like a fairy tale by itself. There you go. His Beauty and the Beast had Lea Seydoux as Belle. So, you know what?
God
That's
damn.
the Beast.
Vincent Cassel. You would know him. The second. Do you remember Ocean's 12?
Yes.
The guy who does the dancing to all the security stuff. He's in Jason Bourne. He's in Black
Jason
Swan.
Bourne?
Matt
He's
Damon.
no, not Matt Damon. He's in Black Swan. He's the ballet teacher.
What's his name? Sorry.
Vincent
Do we
Cassel.
need
The
to figure
second.
this out?
Yes,
Is
we do.
this
The
pertinent
second.
to the episode, or-
The second you see it, you'll recognize his face.
Viewers
While
like
he's
this, or-
while he's looking, Taylor. They
Oh
love it.
yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Taylor, Silent Hill. You returning to it?
Oh, I remember watching. I can't remember which one because I just remember Sean Bean, but he's in both. I remember one of them I enjoyed, and the other one I had not a fucking clue what was going on. I've never played the games. I don't know anything about the storyline. I just know that people that suffer from certain certain forms of depression or certain things, certain mental, like there's guilt or something that kind of like is resounding and resonating in on their mental psyche. They just kind of get teleported into this alternative realm, and they can get out if they come to terms and face their fear or whatever's like troubled them or whatnot. That's how they can kind of get out and break free from this. But other than that, you're stuck there and you're kind of fucked for the most part because you got Pyramid Head and all these other psychos trying to come at
nurses.
you. The nurses are just gonna say
Yeah.
they're freaky, but I don't know much about it, but I'm curious. I'm down to, I don't want to visit it personally, but I'm down to watch a movie about someone visiting it.
Yeah. Look at that, the double.
Travis, I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry, if the Rip comes out on the 16th. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that there.
Oh yeah, we'll circle back after I read Mike's comment. Says the sequel was the one that derailed Jon Snow's movie career. That, and I think there's a movie called it's Pompeo that I'm sure Taylor loves.
Pompeii was not a
Yeah.
good.
Oh man,
feeling movie.
Pompeii.
It's Kit Harington, and all I know is there's like a volcano behind him, and it was after Game of Thrones. Like that was like the second push they tried to give him, and then poor guy, they put him in Eternals, and Eternals just falls. Like Kit Harington's movie career is really just it's not working. So
I don't want it.
I don't. Well, I like him enough, but the Rip. I hate this that like the Rip like. First showing the Rip, I know it's streaming, but the fact that it's Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, this should be more bolded than the. It's like this. It's like almost the last one down there, right? But yeah, the Rip. Thank you, Dylan. That comes out on Netflix very soon here, January 16th. It's a stacked cast with Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Sasha Kaye, who played the last Supergirl, Stephen Yeun, Tiana Taylor from Dylan's favorite movie, One Battle After Another. There's just like there's other people I'm forgetting. I'm very excited by this. I'll let Kirkle make his comparison because I agree with him completely. My only holdup is I just feel like they did The Last Duel, which was a movie where a guy, Matt Damon's wife, gets sexually assaulted and he challenges Adam Driver to a duel, right? And then they do this one where they find some money and it's like, are they going to be crooked cops or not? I feel like a lot of people just really want Ben Affleck and Matt Damon to do like a fun road trip movie, and they just keep not doing that, and they have a production company together. So I feel like eventually we're going to get there. Like even with Air, the last movie Affleck directed, they're like not friends in the movie. Like they kind of dislike each other. So I feel like they haven't done that since the 90s, and I'm just kind of waiting for I feel like everybody that was a fan of them in the 90s, Good Will Hunting, or all the Kevin Smith movies, so like I want a movie where they're just friends and pound around again, and I hope that happens, but I will definitely be watching this, and I'm excited to talk about in the future.
Yeah, no, I was interested, and then as it got going, I was just like, man, this reminds me of Triple Frontier. That movie that got me excited, stacked cast, seemed like
Affleck.
right up my alley. It's like a action bank heist. Affleck's in there also. Pedro Pascal, Oscar
Has to do with
Isaac.
money, if they're gonna keep it or not.
100%. So it's like when they go in there and they find like the money behind the wall. It's like, what do we do with it? I'm like, oh no, we've been here before.
Yeah.
Major red flags for that reason. I think I'll watch. Like, I don't know, Travis. If you twist my arm and you want to do a review, just cause I could be there, or if anyone else wants to be there also.
We could figure it out. You got Fridays off, so maybe we could do a midday Travis told you and do a quick review or something.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. So
yeah.
maybe that would be like my only reason. But like, I also just feel like, I don't know. I just don't think this is going to be really well like received, or we'll watch it and we'll just forget about it, and that'll be that. But it's weird because I watch it, I'm like, man, like there's so many good pieces here. Like you just list off a bunch of the crazy castings that are in there, like big names, and it looks good. Like with what's shown, like it doesn't look like it's a cheap movie or anything, but it's just, yeah, fool me once. Shame on me. Shame on you. Shame on everyone.
Shame on someone.
Shame on someone.
Dylan, you shut up. You pulling the ripcord?
What does that mean in this circumstance? Is that a good or bad
a watch. I'd say, are you watch? Well, I actually no. I guess I mean, are you getting out of there? I didn't hit that.
I didn't touch that.
That's
That
gonna
was all
get us
Dylan.
copyright.
Do we get
banned.
one? Do we get one?
Yeah.
Okay, Travis, is this movie from their production company that you just talked about?
I believe it is. Yeah, I think
Okay.
that Affleck said like all the movies of his career
That
now are
explains
from
a
that
lot
company.
because I saw this. I'm like, oh, this cast is crazy, and like these actors, like they must have signed. The script must have been good if all these people signed on. But then I watched them, like this looks like the most boring thing I've ever seen in my life. And so I think that explains it. It seems like a couple guys, they got a production company, they're trying to steal some money from Netflix. They get a couple of their buddies, Steven Yeun in there, big paycheck, and they get
Steal
out.
some money from Netflix. Just like the plot of this movie.
That's
It's like a
probably
meta
extremely
thing.
harsh of me,
Yeah.
but that's, I don't think this looks interesting or unique in any way, to be honest. So I'm out. I'm pulling the ripcord officially.
Taylor, ripcording as well.
I put that trailer on. I thought this is engaging, and I like what I see here.
Okay, when you said this was engaging, it sounded like you had a question mark at the end of it, so I wasn't sure.
No. I couldn't really keep up to it because I thought, okay, it's gonna be these two cops against the world where they find this huge just stack of cash, and then it's you're dealing with cops that are like, oh, what was the term that they called them? It was cops that are robbers pretending to be cops, I think is how they said it. There was a
Pigs is the
certain
word you're looking for.
Narcs.
they didn't say pigs in the trailer, I don't think.
They do.
Do they?
Or you
I
spell it
swear
out.
that-
Sorry, PIGS is.
Yeah.
Be
But no,
careful,
I thought-
Kirkland. Be careful.
I thought like,
get
okay,
it, come
I'm down for Affleck and Damon to be teaming up and fighting the good fight here and whatnot. But then all of a sudden it's like I can't trust you, man. This is the problem. Like, oh, they're gonna turn on each other. Like I can eat this up. I could swallow it. So
Swallow it up. Well, we got another buddy cop film happening. The Wrecking Crew coming out January 28th on Prime.
Birthday movie.
Dylan, another ripcord movie. It seems. By
I
the
got a good 20 seconds into that trailer. I said I'm out of here.
You know, it's fair. I put it in the trailers because I
I'm
was
not
like,
a
"Oh."
Momoa guy,
Yeah.
I think I really just get turned away if I see that guy on screen. So I think, that one's not for me. But thank you for suggesting that I watch it.
Yeah, I only put in there because Momoa and Batista, and once I saw the trailer, I was like, "Oh, this is not looking the greatest." But I will watch it. I like Momoa, love Batista. I'm there for it. I'm hoping. Just give me a 6.5. That's all I'm asking for. If you give me that, I feel like a justified time. Anything below than that, it's like, okay. I was already worried about some of these car chase explosion. It was looking very cheap CGI. It's like, oh man, all our budget went to like the Rings of Power season 3. We got nothing left for Batista and Jason Momoa here, but.
Yeah, it's bad when like some of the CGI is showing in the trailer. They can't mask it that. Like when he goes through the windshield, it looks like his video game character just has no clip for a moment, and he just like defies gravity. It looks so strange. But yeah, I think I peaked like 7 seconds into this. They're like sitting there, and I'm like, oh, look at these two together, and then they're sitting in a very similar type scene. Thinking about 21 Jump Street. two funny cops like talking to their captain, they're getting in trouble. I'm like, this seems like that, and then it got going, and yeah, it just seemed like a movie I'm gonna completely forget ever came out, and someone's gonna tell me about it, and I'm gonna completely forget about it. I don't think I'm gonna get to this.
Your dad's gonna love it though, or something like that, right? That's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be a
Yeah,
parent movie,
probably.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
the Wrecking Crew,
yeah.
man. You know,
My parents are on the Prime, so yeah, it's probably there, which is fine. You know, like
Yeah.
if you enjoy it, it's totally fine. Because there was a couple of moments when I glanced over and I'm like, I don't hate Momoa. I think he's a caricature now for me. So when I see him, like,
Yes.
it's tough to ever take him seriously. Unless maybe we get some like crazy uncut gems performance from him that just totally
I
shifts my
would
whole
watch that movie
paradigm on
though
him.
of Momoa in
Yeah.
Uncut Gems. That'd be great. Hair and all,
crazy.
you know.
Yeah, but just I don't know. There's a couple moments in here I'm like, yeah, he's doing his regular thing. I don't know how I feel about the chemistry between those two either. Like from what the trailer showed me, I feel like it's two names that it's like, oh, two tough, funny dudes, or like just. It
Yeah, they're
seems
very
like
similar
it
types,
should
I
be.
guess.
Yeah.
But I guess
for some
Batista's
reason.
kind of being the straight man, right? Because he's like he seems like he's the serious cop, and
Yeah.
Momoa's like the joke machine type of guy.
Yeah,
So, yeah. So I don't know. But I feel like it's gonna be a movie that in our Discord, which join the Discord. Our Discord in that life. When I talk to people that have seen, I can't remember the fucking name. What was it, Licky Stanicki or whatever the hell the John Cena movie
Ricky
was?
Stenicki.
Ricky Stanicki. When I talk to Real World, people be like, "Oh, that was so funny, man." That's gonna be this could be that movie. I'm like, all right, Ricky Stenicki was one of the worst movies I ever seen, and I'll say this decade. It was tough to get through, and I love Cena, but that's why I feel like you could hear a lot of people like, "Oh, the Wrecking Crew, that was such a good time." And like, I feel like a lot of GA people will see this on their Amazon Prime, like Batista, Momoa, because I feel like those are two guys that people generally like. So I feel like it's an easy click. Like, I think marketing wise, great pairing to put these two together because I think people will give this a chance easily if they already got Prime.
It's the
So-
same example as the people that are like, oh, Yellowstone, Tulsa King, but except it's the different demographic.
Yeah, it's
where
a streaming
like Wrecking
streaming
Crew
comedy
and-
movies. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
streaming. Yeah, Heads of State. What was shit? Oh, right, that's the one where it's Idris Elba and John Cena. John Cena's the president. It was okay. And I'll answer this question because it's a little gimmick centric. Who will be a better duo, Momoa and Batista or Momoa and Roman? I don't know. We'll get to Street Fighter. I don't know if Momoa and Roman Reigns are gonna have scenes together. And I'll say Batista because as much as I love the Tribal Chief, he's no Batista. Batista, one of the greatest actors I think working right now. It doesn't look like in this trailer. But Taylor, are you watching this before we move on?
I think there's a high chance I'll watch it because I was stringing along throughout the whole trailer, but once we got to the point at the end when he's like, the girl's like, "Why are you driving a minivan?" He's like, "Because my car got blown up." I was like, "Fuck, that got me." I was laughing.
I actually like that. Yeah, that was good. He blew it up. That's not what happened. Yeah, I guess I didn't say. I'm watching this too. This is easy click for me. I'll watch anything with Batista, even though I haven't watched that Mila Jovovich movie yet. Have you watched that, Taylor?
I
It
need
came
to
out,
watch
early
it.
last year.
Again, if we do a Mila retro, we can slide that in
No.
there.
Oh no! Come
Close
on.
Encounters of the Fourth Kind.
No.
I mean, Monsters.
We're doing
Monster
Resident Evil.
Hunter.
Not-
Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind.
That's Mila Jovovich.
Okay, so like, why they're just ripping on the Close Encounters of Third Kind?
Hang
Wait,
on.
what?
hang
No.
on, hang on.
I
Are we talking about
think
the
I'm
same
fucking up the
thing?
title. What's the title of the
What's the
Spielberg
sequel?
movie?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I'm.
Oh,
messing
this
it
is
up.
called The Fourth Kind. Yeah, so Spielberg is
Oh, the
Close Encounters of the
Fourth
Third
Kind.
Kind. The Fourth Kind. That's the Mila Jovovich.
But it's
movie.
just
with
called
the
Fourth
owls,
Kind,
right?
right?
Just called The Fourth Kind, yeah.
Okay, I'm like they literally just did the Spielberg movie, but instead of 3, they did 4. Like, come on.
They
Let's
played
see
music
here.
to communicate with us.
Yeah, it's Mila singing. January 30th, we got Send Help, Shelter, Worldbreaker. Don't know those two, and then Iron Lung, which I'll shout out because that's like made by I can't remember what's his name. It's like Mark Pillar or Mark Pillicata. He's like a YouTuber or something. He has long hair. He does reactions. He plays games, but it's a big deal because it's like getting a big. He funded the movie and it's getting a big release. He didn't play in Kelowna. I won't go see it because I don't know. It's based off a video game too, Dylan, called Iron Lung. Have you heard of this game?
There's a game called Iron Lung.
Yeah, so like it was an indie game. This guy streamed it and he really liked it. And then I guess he talked to the creators of the game and he bought the rights to do the movie. And then he funded himself. So yeah, so like I want to see this and support this, but this I think will be more a buying at VOD. Just markup. There you go. I know like. When I was watching that New Game Plus day, I know no esports people, no streamers. Like, I'm so bad at that. Like, anybody that's YouTube famous, like even Mr. Beast, I just learned about that guy like last year. I had no fucking clue who that guy was, Like, so I have a blind spot there. But I want to support, but it's just like I only have time to see certain movies. And if I see anything, I'm definitely seeing Send Help. Send Help's a day one for me. I
Yeah.
cannot wait. So
I'm very excited for that one. I mean, Raimi doing a weird island thing. You know, they've
Yeah.
been doing their crossover marketing with Survivor, which I'm into. Rachel McAdams just going off. So I'm very excited for this one. I mean, am I going to see it in theaters? I don't know. It's hard to get me to the theaters these days, but I am quite excited for this one. It's one of my. I mean, I got to start writing these down because I don't know what my anticipated is right now. I'm going to write this down, so it's a contender. I'll say right off the bat.
And S-Bubs is right. Yeah, the Iron Lung movie, that's their big selling point. It's the most blood in a movie ever. Breaks the 2013 record. And that's where
Nice.
something to do with the game. So, yeah, I'll definitely check that one out at home. And then, yeah. You guys seen anything?
I randomly saw like a YouTube short or something of like Markiplier talking about it, and they show like behind the scenes and like the contraption that they use for it. I don't know anything about it, so I don't really know what that object is for, but it looks crazy, like the setup, and then they showed like the blood shooting off. So I probably won't watch it, just for whatever reason. But cool.
Are you a Shelby Oaks fan, Travis? Did you like that movie?
I did like it. I thought it was like had some really good moments, had some serviceable stuff in there. I think a lot of people shat on it because it was a YouTuber making a movie, and
Well,
it's like,
that's
you don't know how to do it, and it's like, all right, calm down. Like he's making a movie, you're not, you know.
that's what I was gonna say because I was just looking at like this Reddit thing where like we need to talk about Iron Lung, and it's just people shitting on Shelby Oaks in the comments.
Oh,
for
is it?
some reason they're saying that this movie looks worse than Shelby Oaks.
Oh well,
That YouTubers should stick to being YouTubers.
Reddit commentators should stick to Reddit.
now maybe I'm biased because I want the same trajectory of building YouTube video channel with a bunch of movies and videos and then eventually moving over. But like, I don't know, like the guy, like he built an audience in streaming. The guy wants to make a movie, and it does look way more low budget than Shelby Oaks, but that's gonna happen. He doesn't have like a full studio. He's using his own fucking money to do this stuff. It's not like someone bought it. At least with Chris Stuckman and Shelby Oaks, like a company funded that. He gave him like another $1 million to go into. This guy's just using his own money. So I get that, but I think there's a lot of armchair stuff, and I guarantee it's a lot of people that maybe don't like Markiplier and like, oh, this is my time to shit on him. But like I looked at before we moved on because I looked at it's like, oh, because he put out some video where he was like very happy that it sold out in his hometown, right? I'm like, okay, that would make sense, but I was like, what's it even doing in Kelowna? Like, are people going to see this movie? And I looked at the opening night here in Kelowna for this theater. Like, look at this thing.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and I'm
Damn.
It's better than Avatar.
I imagine what's going to happen. I imagine what's going to happen. It's probably going to be very front loaded. Like I imagine his audience is going to see it week in one and kind of be done. But like, I don't know how your Avatar ones, but like I've seen fucking Marvel movies last year that was not sold like that at all, right? So like whatever he's doing is right. Like these
Is he buying his movie tickets like that Underground Highway movie? Or whatever
I
the
don't
fuck
think
that
in
was?
Kelowna he's buying the movie tickets. So
It's a key market. You gotta make sure it sells out in Kelowna.
Taylor,
Send help?
we got a Mila movie,
What's that one?
World Breaker,
oh, it is a
with
Mila
Luke Evans,
movie.
man. You adding that to your retro list too?
Gotta sneak it in there. Oh, this is the one. Yeah. I saw a trailer for this
Creature
one where
feature.
her daughter gets abducted. I'm pretty. No, not that one.
She's got
she
another
did-
one.
She did one recently where her daughter got abducted, and she goes full on like Liam Neeson Taken on it. I don't know if that's come out yet though. That might be a 2026 movie as well. But this
I feel
one's
like you say you're a
Aliens.
big fan, but I feel like she's had like a bunch of movies these past 2 years that you've not seen. I feel like you need to get on that.
I'm building up the roster so I can just binge them all with you guys for the retro.
if we you can throw that in there in the GV day, we'll do that tier again where the fans can pick a retro. If you want to try and pitch someone to submit a Mila, we'll limit it a certain movie cap, of course,
Yeah.
but you can pitch to the people. But that's the only way I think that's happening. A Mila retro is if the fans vote on that. So. Send help. Are you guys seeing that theaters or at some point? Raimi movie. I know we're all Raimi fans. I know Dylan answered. I answered. What about Kirkland and Taylor?
Might not be a theater watch for me, but I do want to see it. I think there's just too many juicy pieces in there that I can't really, unless it's like, yeah, it's like the beach level or what's it called? Old. It's like old level. Oh. Hopefully it's not, but you know, movies can surprise in all the wrong ways sometimes.
Yeah.
Mila Jovovich has done at least 46 movies, so that's a good retro.
This
and we
year?
No.
we get the Fifth Element in there too.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like we would definitely we would curate that list. There's gonna be some ones in there.
40,
So.
just round it down.
Let's circle back to this on August.
Round up. We'll do
August
reflection
for the first week of August. Taylor, send help. You seeing that?
Yeah, that's the McAdams one, right?
Sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. Every time I see a trailer for it, it gets pretty juicy. And Rachel McAdams is awesome. I think she's fantastic. One of my favorite roles is when she's in Sherlock Holmes. She's great. She's great in Doctor Strange too. So,
Wedding Crashers, man. Claire, clearly. Oh fuck. That had a hold on me for 2006, big time. February 6th.
Hey, what about Shelter? Can't forget another Statham movie.
I got that preview with Marty Supreme of all things. I was like, I don't know if this is the audience. And it's 1924, so it's like, but you know what? This looked more, not to say like what Taylor did with Mila, but this looked more like the Taken route where it is him after a kid.
Yeah.
It's not his kid, but this was more serious Statham. So it actually, because I didn't like Beekeeper like you guys, I didn't see The Working Man that came out last year. I know he has Beekeeper too, but Shelter, and I actually love Statham, but Shelter is like, you know what? I'm down for like an old man serious Statham. They even have like he has a big gray beard. Like I feel like he's playing up his age in this one. So I think I will give this one a shot when it gets to VOD, not in theater, but like I was digging the actual trailers. So they got me. I think there's somebody else there too that's playing like the bad assassin or something that was like, oh, that's all right. Oh, and Bill Nighy, Taylor. Bill Nighy's like the guy. He's in the chair. He's like, you gotta get Shelter. You gotta take Shelter down. I don't know if that's his name,
give
but
me some shelter.
I love this
Yeah, that's all.
this line in the little description on first showing. It's like, I'm glad Statham isn't wearing yet another obnoxious baseball cap like he did in the last two films.
he's a hood.
He does
this
have
time.
a beanie on,
yeah, he's trading the cap for a beanie.
but he does look more serious. I might see this in theaters. Depends. My dad wants to see it. I mean, he's gonna be seeing it no matter what. I missed out on The Working Man. He went and saw it without me. He didn't want to wait. So,
Yeah,
big Statham fan though. You know what you're getting.
Want to go with you?
Maybe
That's true.
I can be obnoxious sometimes in the theater.
and it's not this year, but I imagine next year is Beekeeper 2, which the fans are expecting a review from Kirkland and Taylor. So look out for that. So.
Yeah, we'll be there.
I'll be there.
Can I move on now from January?
You may.
February 6th, Dracula by Luc Besson. Luc Besson's the guy who directed what we talked about this, The Professional last year when we did that review, and obviously he's done like Taylor, you love that City of Valerian, 1,000 Plans or whatever.
Fuck, no.
So that's why that's like bigger of note of why Scarlet, Solomeo, Whistle, and Strangers Chapter 3. Odd to put Whistle and Chapter 3 on the same weekend because I feel. Usually with a horror movie, I feel like unless you're a big IP, you want to just put out one and get that market. Whistle, I think I put that in the trailer notes, right? Did I make you guys watch that?
put it in
Yeah,
there,
Yeah.
that one I think is, it's going one way or the other. I think I just don't know. Is this a Talk to Me or is this one of those other lower tier ones?
Let's just put it out here. The dialogue of a call to the dead, calls the dead, versus no, it actually says it calls your dad. Like, oh, get the fuck out of here! Are you kidding me with this shit?
I did like it has a bunch of gimmicks where you whistle, you see the dead. I didn't mind that it's like, oh, your death is coming for you. It's like, okay, you got Daphne and Keenan there. You know, she's starting to star in some stuff.
That's
Like,
cool. Yeah, I want to see her in more stuff.
I'll definitely see this. Well, as I say, I'll definitely see it at home. I don't know. I could also see me logging in and this being like a 8% on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that. So if it's like even if it's raw and been like a 50-40, I'll give it a chance. It looked like it could be fun. I thought there was some fun like visuals with some of these scares. Looks like you could have like very like It, Pennywise, Freddy Krueger like dream sequences going on. So
Are you blowing the whistle, Travis? We're all hanging out. GV 24-hour stream. You
No,
got the
I'm
whistle?
not. It's the same way when you were pitching, like you were pitching to go film in the Vernon Theater that's haunted. It's like I want to do it for the idea of it, but at the same
It's
time,
fine.
it's like,
It's a friendly spirit. It's fine. You're not gonna get haunted or anything if you go in there.
sure. I'm not blowing the whistle. Not happening.
Are you blowing it, Dylan? No.
No, absolutely not. Not blowing that whistle.
I know you are, Kirkland.
You know how dirty that mouth valve is, though, Taylor?
Oh yeah,
Some nasty
thousands
lips
years
were on that
old.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not blowing it, and I'm not seeing it either. This is not for me, this one.
Wise man. Have you guys clicked on Pillion? Have you guys seen that one? It's a Skarsgård, one of the Skarsgårds.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can't wait.
That has
and
some
it's
crazy imagery going on in those screenshots there. So that
And
was-
you know,
That,
it's Dursley. Yeah,
Dursley, yeah.
it's Harry Potter's cousin. Yeah, he's all grown up now and
Dudley.
everything.
Dudley.
Yeah, he's actually a really good actor. He was in a movie called The Pale Blue Eyes a couple years ago with Christian Bale. He played Edgar Allan Poe. He was really good. So yeah, the idea of Pillion is that him and Skarsgård get in a relationship, but he's like a dorm. What is it? Because if there's the dominant and then who's
Dominatrix.
yes, but who's the person below that? Who's the person that's being like you are abusing or making them do stuff?
I don't know if I can
Dominatrix.
say it.
They have no Dominator's Skarsgård. He's like
If I can say it.
Either way.
Type it out for us.
Skarsgård's the guy who is like, you got to get me this, you got to get this type of suit, you got to do this to me. But I will definitely see Pillion at some point. I don't know if we get it in Kelowna, but Pillion's on the list for sure. I don't know the top 5 list, but and I'll see Dracula at home, and then Strangers Chapter 3. I actually don't know if I'm gonna see it. I know we were supposed to review it, and then realized stuff happened, and we never did Chapter 2. We're gonna do the whole trilogy. Chapter 2 was so bad, it got to the point where it's like, I don't even know if I need to finish Chapter 3. Like Chapter 2 was really rough. So I don't know. Kirkland, are you catching up on these Stranger Things, or are those just dead in the water for you now?
I've seen all of Stranger Things, but the
shit.
Strangers, I kind of just want to Google or YouTube the scene of the Revenant scene just to see how bad it is from Chapter 2. Minor spoilers, I guess, if you haven't seen that.
The
There's something
boar
like that.
scene,
The
yeah.
boar scene.
Yeah, CGI boar scene in the slasher movie. Yeah.
I mean, I thought I was gonna be there for Chapter 2, but like we had to reschedule for life reasons, and it's like I just don't have the gas for that to go see it alone, and like especially if I'm not gonna be doing a review for it, talking to you guys about it. Like I'm just gonna watch it and just sit on my thoughts, maybe give a little letterbox review. I got other stuff to watch.
Did you guys watch the trailer for Chapter 3?
No, I didn't even put in the list.
No, I didn't even click the image.
You watched it? You watched Chapter 3 trailer, but you haven't seen Chapter 2?
I haven't seen
Spoilers
Chapter
in it?
2, but I mean, what am I missing? It's the same girl, right? Just still stringing along, straddling about with the fucking killers coming after her.
Okay. I thought they would have spoiled, and Chapter 2 ends in like a big way, so I thought they would have spoiled.
To be
what
honest,
happened.
I only watched about 15 seconds of
Well, there
the
you
Chapter
go.
3 trailer, so I just saw her running and the guy swinging his axe around like I'm a doofus. But
There's a reason he's running this time, so.
yeah.
The boar is coming again.
Yeah.
The boar has become the villain in this one.
Yeah.
All right, February 13th, Friday.
I am gonna
13th,
see
we're not
Scarlet
there
though.
yet.
I think maybe not in theaters, but there you go.
What is Scarlet?
For the anime head out there.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Director,
of course.
Oscar-winning director. So there
Yeah.
you go.
There you go. Now I'm good to move on to
You may
Friday
go.
the
You may
13th.
go.
Okay, February we got tons of movies coming out. Cold Storage, which looks like an odd movie. I don't know what Broken Bird is. Chris Hemsworth is starring in Crime 101, which is another stat cast with like Mark Ruffalo and Halle Berry and oh god, the other girl from the Bob Dylan movie. That's the one where he's like a driver pretty much. You got Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, and then Wuthering Heights, which is okay. Taylor's got his hand up. Go.
Cold Storage, I believe we discussed that trailer on the podcast. It was like excessively gory.
Yes.
Yeah. And you have no interest in it?
Joe Carey. It looked very cheap, and not in the way where like Iron Lung, where I said like, oh, he's doing this, but like this just looked like a company just trying to I think I'm fine with watching a movie that looks cheaper or more low budget or independent when that's all you can do. I think when you're doing the more high concept CGI and effects and it looks low budget, that's when I have more of a tougher time or engaging. And I just remember the trailer not being that funny. I like Joe Keery a lot. I still have to watch that movie. I suppose always tells me about the driving, but I refuse to because every Halloween retro it gets closer to winning. I got second place this year, so if people say good words about Cold Storage, I will watch it. But I'm not being the first one to dip the feet in there. You know.
Gotcha. Well said.
Yeah. And then I was going to see Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. I've liked these trailers. I like Gore Verbinski. I like that he's back. But I did not know this was coming out the same weekend as Wuthering Heights. And that's where I will be planted day one, first showing. Fucking Emerald Fennell, Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi. Like, those visuals alone, this is a fucking smorgasbord. Like, this is Myers War, definitely in the top 5. Like, easily for me. And, yeah, that's a lot of movies. I actually was interested in Crime 101 as well. But now I'm worried I won't get to see those other two because Wuthering Heights I will definitely see, and then Goat. I don't know. Maybe I'll see it with the girls at some point. But the trailers I've seen have not looked too kind. So, you guys seen anything this weekend?
I will not be.
Kirkland,
I'd like to see
Nothing at
Wuthering
all,
Heights.
I will be seeing Wuthering Heights for sure. dependent on Shay's schedule because she really wants to see it too. So if she works at night, probably not. But I am also very stoked for Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Man, Sam Rockwell, fucking love him, and he's just a wild character in this. So I actually turned the trailer off because I didn't want to be spoiled too much. It was showing a lot more than I kind of wanted to know, but like at the same time, I'm just gonna hit erase and just try to forget all that when I go to the. I saw the first trailer. I don't know when it came out, a month or plus ago, and I was like, I'm gonna be there. It comes out day after my final exam, so it's gonna be a nice little. Or actually, no, it'll come out the day of because it's usually the Thursday. I think that's the Friday showing is what they're showing on here. But I will probably be there on that evening because I am very stoked on this one. So there you go.
I suppose he's gonna hate watch Wuthering Heights at home like he did with Saltburn. Fair enough. You know, you just gotta evolve the mind. Taylor, you said you'd like to see Wuthering Heights.
I'd like to see Wuthering Heights. I think that's one I like to take my wife to. Feel like
Does she like Saltburn?
No, I don't know if she actually watched it.
I'm just surprised because you've said this multiple times, and I get the idea because Taylor and Matt like to do these.
Pride and Prejudice.
No, not at all. Like you guys like to do these date nights, but I just feel that this is not. I don't think if it's
Big short, man.
I feel like you should watch Saltburn and Madison first as a buffer, and if she really doesn't enjoy that, then save yourself a night out. Because I just feel like you weren't really a Saltburn guy, and I don't think Madison's gonna be a Saltburn person either. So I just feel like if you guys got one night with the sitter, I don't know, maybe go see Goat or Gold Storage. Like I just don't know if Wuthering Heights gonna be the Taylor Madison flick that you think it is.
Well, what do you think it's gonna be? It's just like a
Saltburn, like more like not as bad as Saltburn, but did you ever see the first teaser that was just 45 seconds of just sexual stuff?
It was passion.
No,
Wuthering Heights, driven by themes of love, possession, revenge, and reconciliation, romanticism, and gothic fiction. It's classic of English. I think it's gonna be like Pride and Prejudice, but a little bit more saucy.
I don't, but I'm excited to ask Madison and then get a heavily disappointed answer. Like it was fine. Like I just know. I've seen this one before, you know. So
You like Wuthering Heights? You've seen like
no, I've seen you
version?
guys do this before. Where I said I don't know about this, and like, oh no, we're gonna go, you know. But yes, exactly. Taylor's the GA audience who will be tricked into going to this movie. That second trailer that they put out, the full romantic trailer, that was a like we can't like. The people that are 80 to 90 that read Wuthering Heights, if they see that first trailer, they're not going to go. So let's really play up the romance. And even Margot Robbie being like, "Oh, well, it's not like too overly sexual." It's like, no, I like that first trailer showed enough where we know what you're hiding, you know. So I think it's even more of a love story. Mike says, like, sure. I'm not saying it's gonna be as bad as Saltburn as far as those levels, as far as like the grave scene in the bathtub, but I don't think it's gonna be like your like Pride and like there you go, Mike. I don't think it's gonna be Pride and Prejudice, which is a very
We're the GA, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but you know, anything else on this weekend? February 20th, How to Make a Killing, I Can Only Imagine 2, and Psycho Killer. I've not seen the trailer for either Psycho Killer or How to Make a Killing. I know you guys, I can't remember who was on the cast, but spoke highly of Psycho Killer. So that made me on purpose not want to watch the trailer when I'm not on a cast. Because and I've heard the pitch of sounds very much like I Saw the Devil, very great foreign film, where she, you know, husband gets killed, has to go after the killer, and it comes like the target now. And then go ahead.
I was definitely on that episode.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember what I thought of the trailer and if I was the one that liked it. So that's tricky. It's tricky.
I think you were like a soft thumbs up, and then Kirkland was like he was erect. He was the full. I think he ranked it as like number one when you guys did a trailer ranking. And so the pitch that sounds great. And then How to Make a Killing, I've not seen a trailer at all, but I like obviously Glenn Powell and Margot Qualley. So I don't know if that's a theater, but I think Psycho Killer. If it gets good buzz on release, I'll probably be there day one because I really like the log line of that movie.
That Killing one I did not like. I do remember that trailer.
Yeah,
That was not my cup of tea.
And even the plot like How to Make a Killing was very, like not like disowned at birth by his wealthy family. Blue collar Beckett Redfellow will stop at nothing to reclaim his inheritance, no matter how many relatives stand in his way. This just feels like we're just talking about Saltburn. That's just like the plot of Saltburn. They're not his relatives, but that's what Barry Keoghan does for 2 hours, right? She's like, oh, I'm going to get this money. So I don't know. I like those two, but that log line does not. It does the opposite of Psycho Killer for me, where it's like, oh, that I'm juicing. Where this is like, okay. So Kirkland, what are your thoughts on these movies? Obviously, you said you were wrecked for Psycho Killer.
Yeah. absolutely. It reminded me a lot of some things from Longlegs, just like the more,
Oh yeah.
I think like the satanic stuff that's involved in that movie. It kind of reminded me of some of that stuff, and it just looks fucked. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to watch it, but I want to because it looks like my type of horror film. Not so much jump scares, but just like a slow burn of just unsettlingness. So I will be there.
Is this a theater be there though?
I think that's dependent on a review. Like if we
Okay.
actually got commitment there. If not,
We'll circle
it'll be, or I might just go see it in theaters with my dad because my dad's my my horror movie compatriot. Most
Unless he
movies,
sees it
but
without you, you know.
I don't think he would do that. We're still been waiting to watch Weapons. We're gonna watch Weapons this week together. So
Nice.
there you go.
Oh, there you go. It's good for Golden Geeks. There you go.
Can't wait to hear about that.
Maybe we'll hear from Taylor another time. February 27th, we got the epic epic Elvis Presley in concert. It's just a bunch of his concert stuff redone in 4K. So there you go. I don't need to see that. And then Scream 7. I will see that. Pretty worried about that movie, even though I didn't hate the trailer like a lot of other people did. I liked some of the themes there, but obviously they've had a rough go. And yeah, I think there could be something fun with this gimmick of bringing back old killers through AI and using the voice. But yeah, I think the word of mouth on this one has been like mild, so we'll see. But I'll be there to see what Nev Campbell and the crew's up to, you know. So
Nothing for your boy here.
yep. No epic Elvis. You should go see it with your parents. This is their wedding song, right? So you should go take them to Epic.
They can go have a little date night, Taylor Madison style.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard this is directed by Emerald Fennell as well, though. Elvis does some really messed
That
up
would be
stuff in it.
something else, yeah.
Yeah. Kirkland, anything 27th? I don't think so.
Nope.
Taylor, just to cycle back for Scream 7 27th, and then on the 20th, How to Make Killing and Psycho Killer. Any of those floating your boat?
Scream, I'm intrigued in, and the other one was How to Make a Killing as a Psycho Killer.
No, sorry. How
That'd
to
be
Make a
good
Killing,
title right there.
and then a separate movie, Psycho Killer. 2 separate movies.
You know what? Let's watch some trailers, and I'm intrigued.
Okay, check out Psycho Killer for sure. I think that will be up your river. Now we go into March. March 1st, nothing really there. Better Tomorrow. I don't know what that is. March 6th, we got a few things coming out here. We got The Bride, we got Pixar's Hoppers, and then for Mr. Patzer, I'll start off with you. Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man. Obviously, that is a movie follow-up. I guess maybe ending to the show. It's going to be in Netflix, or it's going to be in theaters, I think, for 3 weeks at first, and then it's going to go on to Netflix. But
Nice.
if we get some screenings, I imagine you're taking
Oh yeah,
Rocky Road to Dublin or wherever they take place in that show.
absolutely. I'm grabbing my newspaper boy hat. I'm going in there, dressed up in my suit, courtesy of the Peaky Blinders. I wish I dressed that nice, but I'm pretty hyped for this. Cool cast of actors that I like to see on screen. Rebecca Ferguson's in there. Barry Keoghan is in there.
Barry
if I
Keoghan,
remember
yeah.
correctly. Keoghan, and
Keoghan.
it's gonna be cool to just see this on the big screen. So I'm gonna take the opportunity and go see it in the big screen. And I would love to be able to, say, oh yeah, I'd love to rewatch the show before then. Not gonna happen. I'll do a quick little YouTube recap of everything that's led up to this moment. But recently rewatched Oppenheimer, so I'm just like Killianed up right now. And then
Oh, yeah.
28
forgot he was in
later.
Bone,
28
Bone
days.
Temple. Sorry.
Forgot he was in 28 days though. That's,
Yeah, 28 days. Jimbo. 28 years though. Bone Temple is gonna be in there, right?
I
Why
hope
do you look
so.
so perturbed right now, Travis? You
Just a lot,
down your
just a
tongue or
lot
something?
of a lot of stuff going on right now. So, and Bride,
What's going on
Hoppers.
behind that table?
No, it's all this conversation, Killing Murphy, everything, and no Bride, no Hoppers. Kirkland.
The Bride. Is that the wait? That's the Bale one.
That's Christian Bale and Jesse Buckley is going to win an Oscar in a couple weeks now. Yeah,
Okay.
directed by
I-
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Is this also a Frankenstein sitch?
Yep.
Okay. 'cause
Bale's
when-
playing Frankenstein. Oh, he's playing the monster.
When you picked your
You almost
Golden
did
Geek pick of what is the name of the one from this year?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, I thought it was this movie until a half an hour in. I'm like, I don't see Bale yet. I don't know if this is the right movie.
Comes in at the end credit scene. I'm assembling a team.
Yeah, I got a
I was like,
copy
I
of The
think,
Bride.
am I watching
so-
the wrong movie? But then I saw Lordy was in. I'm like, okay, well, obviously Travis picked this.
Yeah.
It all came together.
Does that mean you're watching The
Should have.
Bride this year, Dylan?
I watched it last year and I'll watch it this year, I guess. Yeah.
There you go.
Consider me a Frankenstein head.
I didn't know what this was until you probably told me at some point. I probably thought it was the Elordi film when we first talked about it. I like the style of it, so I might be there. But Hoppers, I really like the trailers actually for that one. A little hidden OP. Might not seek it out, but we'll see. We'll see. Might just watch it at home. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Taylor, you see anything that weekend?
I mean, The Bride I've definitely been kind of curious about, but I've never been one that's super engaged in the whole Frankenstein story necessarily.
You got to watch it this year, though. The
Yeah, get
Netflix
ready
one
for
Golden Geeks.
Golden Geeks there.
That's true. I gotta watch that one, don't I?
It's my pick. Yep.
There you go.
And nothing else? Nothing else you're...
Taylor, I watched your third pick, and then I'll watch your other two. I watched Wolfman last night, but I'm gonna watch your other two also before.
You watched
Well,
Wolfman, eh?
I was.
I
You were
needed a
not
short movie.
obligated.
And maybe one that I could pay a little bit less attention to. So I watched Wolfman.
I feel like some of the cinematography, it was just like corner of your eye shots in that movie are just fantastic. Just some freaky shit.
The wolf vision was wild, that's for sure.
I ain't watching that.
Peaky Blinders. I've never seen the show, but I talked to Kirkland that I think I'm going to try and catch up and watch it. So maybe there will be a Geek First review of that movie. I've always wanted to, and I just feel like the movie plus Barry, it's like, okay, there's some good...
Tom
plus
Hardy's great in
Ferguson.
the show too.
Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, I think that this is finally giving me a reason. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. And I looked; it's actually not too many episodes. So, and The Bride, I don't know. I want to see this. I will see this because of Bale and Megan Gyllenhaal. I can't remember. I feel like she directed something before that I saw, and I thought was just like okay for me. I didn't think it was bad, but it was okay. And then Pixar Hoppers, I will see with the kids probably that weekend. So I could be at the theaters 3 times this weekend because I think I would see. I guess the Blinders watch would depend on Kirkland. If we could review it a Thursday or Friday, then I'd see that first. If not, The Bride, I will give a shot because it looked interesting. It could be a low key movie. That I'm like, wow, that really blew me away. But it also could be very odd and very weird. Where okay, maybe too much. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And then March 13th, I don't know these other ones, but we got The Breadwinner, Remainders of Him. I think it's just some book movie or something.
Reminders, I believe.
Or sure, yeah, that's a whole different movie. Reminders of Him, and then Undertone, which we just got 2 trailers for in the past 24 hours. The first trailer was just a bunch of weird images and sounds, but before the gimmick was revealed in the trailer, if you reversed it, it sung "Blah Blah Black Sheep" and it had a bunch of people like screaming and doing stuff. So very fun marketing with this Undertone movie right now. I did some look into this. This guy, he was they'll be after me, I guess. He was a YouTube filmmaker. It's the biggest Canadian independent deal ever signed because A24 bought this film for a 7-figure amount. So yeah,
So we're gonna be a couple years.
that's
Maybe.
One day, that's the hope. But yeah, so big things there in the indie world, and I really liked this trailer. I think this is that first one, Whistle, where like, I don't know, this does look like this could be like a Talk to Me or a Bring Her Back. Like this looks like it is that vibe where I like the idea of we're playing things in reverse. When you're hearing these creatures in the dark or whatnot, it's coming through the recording. They're hitting on the classic true crime podcast thing. So, and I feel like A24, not everything hits, but if they spent, at least $1 million on just some independent guys' films, like they must have saw something in it. Obviously, it could just because it's cheap and it's already made, but still, like, what I was seeing, I was really enjoying. So if this reviews well, I will see this in the theater. But if this is one that's kind of then I'll catch on VOD. But there's a couple shots, and I like the gimmick of this reverse thing. And it's good to. I like when you take classic songs or childhood stuff and make it creepy, like Baba Black Sheep. So.
And just like the focus on the audio, I think is like the main thing that kind of wrote me. Like it seems like it's a kind of an original idea for a standard horror film. Like there's enough of a little asterisks on it that made it spicier and exciting versus just like a whistle or something like that for me.
And the sound of the theaters, I feel like might be a must.
That's what I was gonna say. Also, like another movie that I absolutely loved, The Invisible Man, and on a second viewing, the audio hits so much harder. Like there's so many little audio things in the background of that film that actually like boosted up. I already loved it, but just like added to the enjoyment. And this seems like it'll be that of just like probably even more major emphasis on the audio. And yeah, the extreme theater audio speakers are almost too crazy sometimes. Shouts out to, well, not shouts out, but tragically remembering Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. That was like broke my ears. I don't think this would be that. I think it would be a good amount of audio. So I'm intrigued. It was one of those I put it on. I'm like, okay. I watched The Whistle beforehand. I'm like, what's this? Back to back garbage horror films here. But by the end of it, I was pretty interested.
I mean, yeah, I'm intrigued because of the initial concept for sure. It's relatable for me. I don't know. I just feel like it was a lot of flickering lights. I'm like, okay, I don't know if that's scary or interesting. So
Was
I
it
don't
just
know.
the podcasting part that was relatable to you?
Yes. The
Okay,
podcasting part. Yeah,
Just check.
What did you think I was
What's that noise?
talking about?
Because for a second I forgot she was
Random
doing the podcast
people in my
stuff.
bed when I turn around.
So like I feel like we need to have a conversation, Dylan. If you're going through this stuff, let's either
I
get
thought
the
it was pretty
cryptid guy.
straightforward. We're doing
Yeah.
a podcast right now. That's
You
the
should
relatable
call into
part.
Taylor's cryptid clues and start talking about these things that are going on in
This-
your house.
This was giving cryptid clues.
It
so
was.
I feel like I need a cryptid clues review of this. 'Cause,
yeah.
Taylor, what was the other movie you did a cryptid clues review? Like you
Did Sasquatch Sunset,
Yeah.
and might have been the only one.
Yeah.
Can I ask, did you get any
this on there.
feedback from your audience about Sasquatch Sunset? Like how they felt about that movie? I just feel like that's not the movie they would have envisioned.
I actually, let me see. Let me see if I can.
Okay, so we'll go to something else. I will say though, Taylor, when you were muted, were you just watching the trailer? Is that why you were muted?
No.
Oh, I
I was
thought that's
eating a
just like-
He was
cookie.
reversing the audio.
Okay, so while you
Heyo.
while you look for that information, what do you think of this Undertone movie? Or the trailer?
Honestly, it kind of caught me off guard when it was like, yeah, it's a podcast and we're playing the audio. I'm thinking, man, I've fucking been there. I've been playing the Sasquatch sounds. I've been playing the audio clips and shit. It's 100% relatable. And so when they were like playing it backwards, going further and further, I was like, man, don't fucking do it. Don't you do it. So I think this movie is going to freak me out because some of the corner of your eye movements and stuff in here, like the girl turning to the door and the granny just like leaning up in the bed. I was like, fuck.
That's a fucking great shot because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
there's like three things going on. There even four technically as the girl's walking, but she's walking the door very slowly because she's creeped out. The door is slightly opened. The door has glass that has a reflection, and then you also have the grandmother sitting up. So for me, that's like a fucking great like Where's Waldo scare thing where it's like, oh, one of these things are gonna scare you. What is it? Is it a reflection? Is it the grandma? Is it the door? Is it something else? Like usually it's always like, yeah, here's look at one thing and there's something over here. That was I thought like a master shot of, oh, there's like a bunch of things moving right now. What's gonna happen? Because that grandma, maybe she's just innocent. Maybe she's also just wondering, hey, what's going on at that door? But she's sitting up in a way where it's like, this isn't natural. So again, I can see why A24 saw some juice with this one. So let's see. Okay, March 15th, the Oscars. March 20th, Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft tour in 3D. So there you go. The Pout Pout Fish. And I won't throw it to Taylor because he's looking for some stuff, but I know Taylor is very much anticipating this. Project Hail Mary coming out March 20th. Ryan Gosling. You got the Lord Miller directing this, who did the Spider-Verse movies, at least produced them. They did a little bit of Solo. They did the 21 Jump Street movies, the Lego movies, so obviously. And they haven't directed a movie in a long time. They've been producing these Spider-Verse movies for a quick minute here. So the fact that they're directing again, it's based off a very acclaimed book. So I will see this most of like, I've liked the trailers, but it just, everyone I talk to that's not also just Taylor loves the book and just says, oh, it's a really special story. So I do want to see this again, unless it is something where it's like, yeah, 20% of Rotten Tomatoes, people like, oh, they really butchered it. But I don't think so. I think Lord Miller generally make at least good stuff. So I'll be there day one to see this. Anyone else other than Taylor that's going to be there?
I'm very excited for this. I love the concept. I think the trailers showed too much, unfortunately, and I was contractually obliged to talk about them on podcasting, so I had to watch them. But I am still excited for it, even though I feel like I know too much. I'm hoping that there's more to it. I'm sure there is, but even like seeing the alien creature, whatever, like that was too much for me. You know, I didn't want to see all that, but now I've seen it, so I'm still gonna see the movie though. I'm very excited for it.
That's one thing that's obvious because Mike said like from the writer of The Martian. That some of that trailer was just Gosling talking to the computer screen or whatnot. I was like, oh, this is just identical rips to that. So, and James Cameron is directing that Billie Eilish movie. So there you go. I forgot about that.
James Cameron?
Yeah, Because you know,
Jesus.
Dylan, I'm not sure
Underwater
if you know about
sequence.
him in 3D, but his mind just tackles 3D in such an experimental
He has
way.
a conception of the human mind.
Yeah, so Billie Eilish had to go to the best. You know, it's like, I need you,
He's the
Big
best.
That
Jim.
is kind of crazy though that he took a break from Avatar to do a Billie Eilish like music video or something.
Yeah. Well, I hear there's Navi in there as well too. One part there, just she
I could see
turns
Billie
the
Eilish
stage
being
into
into that.
Pandora.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kirkland, you into Hail Mary?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I think I
That's
was
not selling ya.
intrigued until I knew the little alien rock thing. But I don't know. It just seemed like The Martian, like a rehash of that. Which
does
a
seem
movie
very
I do
similar, yeah.
really enjoy. But the more I saw the trailers, it was like I'm just not getting roped in on here. So I don't think so. I'm more inclined to see the Pout Pout Fish. I think that looks really cute. Nick Offerman's fantastic. So probably won't see it in theaters still, but
Yeah.
I think it'll be a fun time. So that's where I'll be on March 20th. Probably not Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft, the tour live in 3D.
You can
Even if
rewatch the
there's
Peaky
water.
Blinders movie. That's when it goes on Netflix. So if you like it, you can watch it at home.
Yay, there you go. That's not a bad idea.
Or Touch Me.
What's this?
Yeah.
Two codependent best friends become addicted to the heron-like touch of an alien narcissist who may or may not be trying to take over the world.
What the fuck?
Okay. Director Addison Heyman.
See, now there
don't
when we
know
go
any of
back
these
to the,
people.
the log line, the synopsis, when I said, "Oh, that How to Make a Killing was very boring." This is not boring, but this like hurt my head to hear Kirkland read that out, and it's like that like didn't exactly sell me. This poster though, she like definitely looks like a
Great
finish because it's definitely someone just having a big O right now, and yeah, it must be doing film circuit or festivals because has some awards. Let's see, it's been to the went by South by Southwest this year. Okay. That's a bit of a bigger one. Taylor, you can speak about Hail Mary, and then did you ever find anything about your Sasquatch Sunset people?
I just found a couple sporadic things, nothing concrete. But in general community, a lot of people don't like that movie. And
I
I
had
say
a
that
feeling.
because people that are like Bigfoot people don't like it, and then people that are moviegoers kind of do like it, but not like a 10 out of 10. It's like a 7 out of 10 for some people. So
So they also dislike that people enjoy. It's kind of like me with Big Bang Theory, right? Where people are like, "Look at these little geeks; they're just so funny," and I'm like, "That's not how people act anymore now." You know, like
that's right.
just because they like comic books. I mean, they're stuttering, like doesn't know how to handle themselves by girls, but you know, enjoy your
you
80s
watching the
stereotype
show?
show. Oh man, it's brutal. It's like it just.
Why are you watching it?
Well, no, well, my parents like when I still lived at home. My mom did, but
Oh,
then
back in the
also
day.
yeah,
I
back
see.
in the day because it was on for a long time. And then before, when I still watched it a certain way, before AEW every Wednesday, it was always Big Bang Theories. For like the last 2 minutes, I was always catch it. But yeah, Big Bang Theory. If you like that, good luck to you.
It's got its audience.
It does for sure. Taylor,
I think I have
Mary.
7 seasons still, hard copy. I can't remember if I still.
fuck Taylor's Wi-Fi.
Didn't know what he was talking about. Like, Hail Mary is a series too, a book series now, a movie. That's crazy.
You would be someone who likes Big Bang Theory. You mass are just laughing your ass off over
Big
there. I
Howard
can
No,
hear
no,
it,
this
yeah.
is pre-Madison because I remember me and my dad. I bought a bunch of the 2.5 Men seasons, so me and my dad binged those,
Great
and
show.
then we ended up getting Big Bang. I bought Big Bang Theory, and we ended up binging those.
Does she like Big Bang Theory?
I've never asked her.
If she's asleep, can you go pound on the bedroom door and please ask
wake
this
her up, go
question?
shake her awake.
Yeah. And the baby too.
both,
Get
yeah.
Cedric's opinion on this as well.
That's right.
You know, so update us in the future. I need to know if Madison enjoys that show or not. But Hail
Okay.
Mary Taylor. I feel
yeah.
like I'm not gonna spoil it. You don't gotta confirm, but I'd not be surprised as your number one for the year. You know.
This, yeah, I won't confirm, but the anticipation is there. Because I remember my coworker, he's like, "I got a whole bunch of books. I'm gonna lend you one, Taylor." I'm like, okay.
I want to see my drawings.
So he hooks me up with this book, and yeah, Project Hail Mary, and I could not put it down. I finished it so bloody fast. That book was fantastic, and the amount of time that they kind of cover in there, you feel like it's rushed, and I worry about that maybe in a movie with it being 2.5 2 hour long period. But no, I think if it's done right, I think you can pull it off because it's. A lot of people refer to it as like co-op porn. You know, it's just the amount of cooperation that's happening is just. You just feel like fantastic because it's just so positive and optimistic. And I'd say that's where it's similar to The Martian in some fronts, but different in that regard, where it's much more optimistic and like there's definitely tribulations, but you just get on board with them working together, right? So Yeah, I the downside is the trailer shows way too much. So that's the biggest con. Every time that I've seen it with Madison in the theaters, I tell her to look at me and I cover her ears and I just make sure she's staring at my eyes and I go la 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 la, and like people are like looking at me, but she doesn't know
I've
like
seen you
the,
do that
the
in
end.
the theaters.
You
I was
have seen me do
perturbed.
it. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
What a stop.
I think it was for that movie, actually. I'm trying to think of what movie we saw together, but it was not too long ago that I saw that happen.
For which movie?
There was looks.
He just said he didn't know what movie.
I don't remember.
Oh.
He literally said, I saw you do it. I don't know which movie. And then Taylor immediately, well, what movie? Without missing a beat. Okay. Let's move on here. March 27th, Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, and They Will Kill You. I have not seen the trailer from this, but apparently the word is that it looks very similar to Ready or Not, so I don't
It's
know.
like the next day after the first events of the first movie, which has me excited.
What? Okay. Wait a
What movie?
second.
What movie?
And what the fuck are you talking about, man?
You're talking about Ready or Not, right?
What did I say after Ready or Not?
That people
They
are
will
not
kill you.
excited for it?
No, not at all. You're just making this up. I said nothing about not excited at all. You're just trying to like
What did-
video
what would you
games
say?
pick my skill tree, like my dialogue branch. I literally said Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, and then I said They Will Kill You, and I said it's odd because I didn't watch the trailer, but people have been telling me that They Will Kill You looks a lot like Ready or Not, and then you went to but it picks up day one right after. Nothing to do with Ready or Not. I understand that. I'm just saying that if you look at the poster and Taylor watch 30 seconds of the trailer, They Will Kill You. It's Zazie Beetz and a bunch of people after her, and she's killing people. So I'm just saying, for this movie, They Will Kill You, you should move the fuck off this date, because if you have a very similar movie to Ready or Not, people are going to pick Ready or Not. So much to Taylor's point, yes, it's the day after and it has her sister. I have no interest in this movie. I thought this does not need a sequel, but I thought, okay, I'll hear them out. Let's see the trailer. And then when I got the trailer, I went, oh yeah, it doesn't need a sequel because they're just doing the exact same thing. But this sounds like, well, I got a sister, and it just looked less funny. So I don't even know if I will see this. If it gets good reviewed, I will see this at home. But I just thought this looked very much like almost a cash grab of, well, people like the first one, so let's just do that again. It feels very much like Hangover 2. I don't mind a sequel that I think, oh, I don't know if you can make a part 2, and then you come up with some great concepts. We go, okay, you really surprised me and took me for a loop. Just doing the same thing exactly over, this didn't do anything for me. But yeah, there you go. Taylor's there for Ready or Not.
Taylor, no thoughts on this?
No.
Well, I don't know. I'm still confused about what I said before and how it was sideways.
I was making a pitch saying I was talking about how They Will Kill You and Ready or Not 2
Okay,
look
we don't
very
need to
similar.
rehash.
No,
This
hang
is
on.
The third time you've explained.
They
this
look
to him.
very
He's
similar-
He's not listening to you.
They look very
The
similar as a
problem is
movie.
he wasn't listening to you, and he's still not listening to you. So there's no point.
just
in
don't get
explaining
it.
to him again.
Go back and listen to the podcast, Taylor. Are
Okay.
you
Ready
seeing this in the theater?
Too. I don't know. I personally like sisters, so I'm into this concept. Seems fun. So I don't know. I like the first one. I'll watch this when it streams. Probably not, but maybe I will.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I think this will be a streaming one for me. I didn't see Ready or Not for a very long time, but when I eventually saw it, it was amazing. It was really solid, and I don't know. I think it didn't need a sequel, but like the trailer is basically like, we didn't need a sequel, so we're just gonna pick it up, and this is what we're doing, the exact same thing. And there was enough in there that I was halfway to jumping in line and buying a ticket, but it'll be a home watch for me. I imagine Netflix someday. So. And then They Will Kill You. I don't know. Sounds like it picks up one day after Ready or Not ended. So
Yeah,
that's kind of cool that they're synced like that. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not, honestly, because they're so similar. If I were to pick one or the other, it would be Ready or Not 2. Even though I do like Zazie Beetz, Tom Felton's in there.
Right.
I don't think I've been seeking out
Well,
some more
him
Tom
and Dudley
Felton.
Durdsley coming back. It's their year.
Isn't Harry Potter just in something too?
Daniel
You see me that you
Radcliffe.
don't. Oh no, that's the
Yeah,
second
I haven't
one.
seen him in anything in a while. He's been silent.
Yeah, Swiss Army Man. That was his peak.
That was like 7 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
They're separate movies. That's where I was getting confused. This is the same shit earlier where I was like, How Not to Catch a Psychopath Killer or whatever. The way you read it is like, that fits perfectly
Okay.
as one movie
Well,
title.
in the future, does it? Ready or Not to Here I Come, They Will Kill You. You think that's what the movie's going to be titled?
That's a run on.
I mean, it already has an
heard.
awful title. I wouldn't be shocked if they threw a couple more words at the end of it.
Okay, so I apologize. I will in the future make sure to clarify their separate
Say
movies.
comma in between there.
No,
Maybe
I
an
won't say that.
What
audible
if there's a comma actually in the title of the movie, though?
That's why I'm not going to do that. April 3rd, we have The Drama, which is one movie, and then a separate movie.
Comma. You have to say comma.
A separate movie, Super Mario Galaxy movie. It has movie in the title. You fucking kidding me?
If they made the next Mario movie a drama, though, that would be interesting.
Super Mario Galaxy, The Drama. Yeah, I imagine you guys are excited for Mario, right?
I'm excited for both these. I think the drama looks really fun, but I will be seeing Mario on April 3rd. I don't even think I've seen the second trailer of this, but it's Mario. We know what's going on.
There's only one.
I swear there was two. There was like a teaser, maybe, and then a trailer.
On something they released a 10-second teaser, just Rosalina spin around
Okay.
doing stuff.
Well,
so nothing.
I don't know what
yeah.
happened. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened, but I'm excited.
Same
for
day
this
as Ready
movie.
or Not to.
Big Mario guy, but also the drama. So I guess I don't know. I'll probably watch a drama streaming. I guess I don't need to see that in theaters, right? So yeah, that's me. That's a good weekend for your boy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I will see Mario.
Are you excited for Mario? Yeah.
Not as much as maybe I should be. I don't know. Maybe like I want to say closer to. Maybe I'll be feeling it, but like I kind of know what I'm getting. I really did enjoy the first one. I thought it was a fun time in the theaters. Rosalina is in there.
Did you
Brie
see the
Larson's,
second
right?
trailer yet, or?
No, I think it's on standby. My copy didn't load for some reason.
Did you hear Mario
Uh,
Galaxy takes place just the day after Ready or Not?
And it's
After the
drama
drama.
this time.
Yeah, after the drama. Yeah.
Zendaya
That's the
and
drama in the
Pattinson.
relationship.
So yeah, that's that. I feel like it's just like a plateau of excitement. Like I don't think it'll really fluctuate. I know what I'm getting. And expecting some quality, and hopefully it's just like on par with the first one, and I'll be happy with that. Really.
Yeah.
So,
Just fun, right?
and then for the drama, I think this will be good. I don't know. I have like no hype for this at all, which is kind of crazy. I'm a big Pattinson fan, Zendaya fan. Wasn't the biggest hype boy on Challengers. I thought it was okay, but not to
Wow.
the extreme levels. I think this one will be like a buzz. Like if there's some buzzing in the air, everyone's talking about how amazing it is. That'll get me in more. I think I'll see it eventually, just because I do really like these two. But like I'm not going to be rushing out to see it. What about The Third Parent? You didn't talk about that one.
I just read it too because I was like, I
Yeah.
saw it time like The Third Parent. Once that post was there, yeah. Amidst a 4th of July celebration, a disturbing figure named Tommy Taffy emerges,
Crazy
disguising
name.
himself as a human to infiltrate a suburban neighborhood and impose the authoritarian rule on an unsuspecting family.
What's up with the
It's
what's
it's the
the-
Thin Man from Charlie's Angels.
Is he
the
playing
villain.
Tommy Taffy?
Yeah, he's Tommy
Crispin
Taffy.
Glovin. Oh
Yeah.
man. Okay,
What's up with the poster of this?
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
like it. It's definitely just a working poster they haven't figured out, but like, I know.
I don't like it. It's just The Third Parent.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it. It's simple, but what's David Michaels directed? But yeah, I saw that. You know what? It's on the list.
Close
I'm
Encounters of the Third Parent.
Rob Lowe is the lead. Ew.
Oh, really? Okay, he's not directing much either, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I'm a big Crispin Glover guy. That's maybe the greatest Joker casting we never got. He's got the
Crispin
perfect face and
Glover.
nose, you know. Yeah, so I will see that. That's probably VOD because I guarantee that's gonna be like a nice like 5 out of 10 type of watch or whatnot. Drama, I'm very excited for because
18,
I do want to know what the drama is. I want it because the pitch is like they're a perfect couple until wedding night, and then something happens the night before the wedding, and there's a bunch of stuff going on. I love this fucking run with Passon. Again, we got him with Jennifer Lawrence this year, which I really like. Die My Love, and then we got Zendaya this year, and then in 2027 he's doing a movie with Denzel Washington and Daisy Edgar Jones from Twister. So I like that he's just like pairing up with these really talented actresses right now. I just feel like for a while he was definitely doing stuff, but I think it was on purpose. It felt like he was steering away from anything romantic right after Twilight. I feel like he just didn't want to do that stuff. But I feel like now he's in the safe zone where it's like, okay, I'm Batman and an established actor. I can do a romance movie, and people aren't gonna be like, oh, it's a Twilight rip. So I'm very curious what this is gonna be. And then Mario Galaxy, I'm excited to see with the kids. People know I feel that first one to me just feels like a kids movie. So that's how I'm treating it. I'll see that one first. I wish I was seeing the drama first, but I'll see it for the review. And as a little thing, I'm not a Galaxy guy either, so it just was like two blows of like I didn't like that first movie, and I'm not a Galaxy game guy, so it's like, oh, we're jumping right to Galaxy. It's like, where's Sunshine? Where's Mario 64? Where's some other stuff? It just feels like we're leaping a bit, but I just feel like they just want to spam Rosalina and sell some toys. That's pretty much it. So, but yeah, some interesting stuff coming out. As was to say, I think I read a spoiler a few weeks ago, but what the drama is actually about. Seems like it'll be an interesting movie. Okay, if that's true, don't tell me what said spoiler is, unless it shows in the trailer.
This is it.
Yeah, he's the third parent, Robert Pattinson. He's the guy. It's a crossover
a day
movie.
before the
Yeah.
third parent. Actually,
But a day after Ready or Not, so it's like a big connected universe thing. Taylor, this
he's
weekend?
not even listening to us.
No.
I mean,
he's watching Big Bang
Mario.
Theory.
Yeah. Mario, I mean, who's not there for it, right? It's going to be will it be Zootopia 2? That's the question.
I don't
Hard to
think.
be Zootopia.
Don't think.
I think as Zootopia 2 had a long break in between, where Mario has not had as long as a break.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's pretty close after Pout Pout Fish, so that's probably going to eat up all the parents' budget. Everyone's going to be seeing that one.
I don't think so.
The drama, yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for this one, and I found it very enticing and engaging. And the one that came to mind was that other movie that you had mentioned from earlier this year with Jennifer Lawrence, which I do want to see, because when I saw like a snippet of that, it was like, fuck, this just seems like absolute so toxic. I just want to be immersed in this toxicity.
One, I think you were about a decade ago. So I think Die My Love You kind of lived that movie. I don't think you need to see that one. It's a very not too trippy, but it's very indie, very slow. Taylor, but Jennifer Lawrence, Pattinson's good in that movie, but he's not in that much. Jennifer Lawrence is bee's knees. She's fantastic in Die My Love, so it's worth it for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the other one? The third.
The third parent.
Third parent. I mean, yeah. Let's do a review, boys. I'm there.
I'm not gonna say that because if we did anything, I'd review the drama. We already got Galaxy. We're reviewing Mario. That's gonna be a big episode. So we're reviewing Mario.
No, third parent.
Just leaving money on the table. And then April 10th, Yumi and Tuscany. Fuck, what movie did I see? Maybe it was Kill Bill or something else. I got this trailer. Oh no, it's when I saw Wicked with the girls. But I got this and I was like, this looks.
that little slogan, Yumi and Tuscany. She came for the pasta and got lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
fuck
looked
off.
like a
Great.
straight to DVD Netflix type of movie, but in the theaters. So I'm not seeing that. And then Tay, I want to get your thoughts. I just saw this, The Yeti. Did you look at this? April 10th.
I was gonna bring that up too.
April 10th, the Yeti.
Yeah. A
mean,
bunch of
before I
characters
get
named
to
Mariel Sunday Sr. and Halls Bannister vanish in Alaska.
Sick
Ellie and
names.
Mariel Jr. mount a search, but an ancient threat stalks their expedition into the wilderness, hunting them as they seek the truth behind the disappearances.
And
that
Takes place
poster.
the day after Sasquatch Sunset, too.
Fuck, man.
Oh man.
Again, I don't know. Some of these companies, you got to
We
come
gotta
hire Taylor
review
Field
this,
for the
boys.
poster.
We gotta be there.
No. I'll hear your review. This poster's making me worried though. When you
If you
full
take
screen it,
it's bad. If you take Bigfoot the Yeti out of there, then I think you got a pretty freaky poster. But the fact that he's just there like gorilla style.
the Yeti's not looking good though as well either though. Like the actual Yeti,
Yeah,
it looks like he's a Photoshop AI clip art that they just put on this poster, and I feel like he won't actually look like that in the movie.
Look at this
you know?
image though. Who's this character? It's like a black and white sequence.
That's from the movie.
Yeah.
Really?
This is in the Yeti 2026.
But then the rest,
that's 2026.
yeah.
It's
But then
on the
the
bottom.
rest of the movies are, or the rest of the photos are in color. So maybe it's it could be a flashback, I guess, right? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks weird.
Fuck, IMDb's trying to get me to watch this Idris Elba show like nothing. Hijack, my god.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I did not know that was coming out, but let's fucking do it. As for the that You, Me, and Tuscany, yeah, we got that trailer too for Wicked. I looked over at Maz and I was like, how as a human being could you spin this narrative on for so long just to fuck these people over? Like, just blows my mind. But she did it, and apparently it's all gonna end up happy and everything's gonna be great. But it's just like,
The hell are you
geez,
talking
Louise.
about?
To fill Kirkland in, I think the plot is like she's pretends to be her boss's fiance, so everyone will like.
No. She meets this guy at a bar, and then he's just like he's talking about, yeah, I got a cottage that I never go to in Italy, da 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 da. And so she's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna sneak into the cottage and just like stay there because he's never there. So she goes off to Italy, breaks in and stays there, and then his family knocks on the doors like, oh my god, you're his fiance, and she just
Right,
rolls with it. It's like, are you kidding me? This is horrible.
And I wonder if they're gonna fall in love or not. You know,
No, because she falls in love
Anyone
with
but
his
you.
brother.
she does. I didn't.
In
I
the
didn't
trailer,
remember
they
that.
show that. Yeah, the cousin or the brother or the best man. or
Oh
whatever.
right, yeah. You know, you're right. The boss is actually somebody. He's like just like a. He's somewhat like a comedic actor. You know, you're right. And he seemed relatively chill though with it when he found out.
It's
So
buddy from D&D and
Oh yeah, that guy.
Bridgerton.
Yeah, that's right.
the guy
Right.
that left the show to go do big.
no, but
movies.
he's the brother, isn't he? Or is he the boss?
I think he's the brother. He's the
Yeah, he's the
guy
love
that,
interest.
That's
I feel like
right.
you guys
that's
got to do a
right.
review at this point. You sound really invested in this.
I gotta. Oh, and then the girl's the Little Mermaid girl.
Little Mermaid.
We'll do
yeah.
predictions. We'll do a
Halle
predictions
Berry.
cast for you, me, and Pascal.
Massive numbers. April 17th, you got Normal and The Mummy. Now, The Mummy is going to be, it's already been retitled. I can't remember what it is. It's like The Curse or so. They've changed it because obviously in a couple of years they're doing the Brendan Fraser Mummy again. So I think they're going back from that. We talked about this in the Discord that this movie also has like gone some really bad test screenings and everything. I think it's more something to do with like, I think the reason they're also retitling The Mummy, it's like, there's mummy aspects in it, but it's not like a classic. Like I feel like this movie's having some stuff going on, but I might see it. I really like Lee Cronin's. I like what he did with Evil Dead Rise, so I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. And then Normal. I've never watched. Fuck, what are those movies that Bob Odenkirk does? They're like John Wick's. They're like, yeah, I haven't watched them. For some reason, just I don't want to see Bob Odenkirk do that type of stuff. It just hasn't. I've never been like. I get the premise of like everyday guy can kick ass like John Wick, but those trailers never got me, and that's what seemed like this is too, where it's like another. He's playing a normal guy that can kick ass. So I might see I think I'll still see The Mummy unless reviews are horrid. But you guys seen any of these movies? 17th.
Nay.
Yeah.
You know, I got a sweet spot for mummies, but not so much the other Odenkirk stuff.
Okay, so you're seeing The Mummy. Okay. And then we got April 24th. We got Michael Apex, which is looks like a survival film with Charlize Theron and Taron Egerton going to Netflix. And then Mother Mary, that movie that Anne Hathaway's playing a singer, and David Lowery. What did he direct to? But A24 movie, very experimental type of trailer. Apex. I don't know if I'll watch that. Mother Mary, I will definitely see. I don't know if it's going to be in the theaters, but I'll definitely see it. You never know. I like that trailer. But I do know I'll be seeing Michael because I'm just excited to see what that shit show of a movie is going to be. I will give them this. I think that trailer they cut is a very, very good trailer. I think they hit the beats well, and I still think this movie is going to be massive. I think it could be $1 billion movie. I'm just curious to see how they tackle a few things with Michael, just in general. So, I will I will see Michael, and then Mother Mary will be a TBD in theaters, but at some point.
Yeah, Mother Mary. I don't know why. Like, it looks good, but like, it just didn't look like it was jiving with me for my enjoyment factor. I think it'll be a word of mouth thing. But like I've been saying, like I still haven't seen Beau is Afraid. So like, there's there's movies that it's like, yeah, I think I'll see it. Clearly not, because I still haven't seen Beau is Afraid, and I want to see that more than this. So I don't think I will see this unless it's crazy or gets voted for Golden Geeks or something.
It's a Green Knight director though, right? I remember that's the
Yeah.
hook. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll be there.
That's
then.
the hook.
Yeah.
And for Michael, I don't know. I haven't really been enjoying like the last few musical biopics or whatever you want to call them that I've seen. Biopic pieces, biopic lens. Who knows? Not me, but yeah. Hey, haven't seen Antonio in a while. I like that image. So I probably won't see this. I still haven't seen the the ELRD Elvis movie or anything like that, and I thought I was excited for that, but not
The
really.
what? Sorry, circle back. Oh,
ELRD.
Right, he did
Yeah.
play Elvis. Okay, I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Okay, fair enough.
Was that his movie or was that
Priscilla.
Priscilla? Priscilla. There
Yes,
you go. Yeah,
he's
'Cause then there's
Elvis, but he's
also
Elvis,
the boss one.
with. What do you mean?
Isn't it Boss Lerman? Isn't that his name? The guy
Yes,
that-
yes. Okay, I thought you were
With,
saying boss like Bruce Springsteen boss. Yeah, with Austin Butler, and he's Elvis.
Yeah, there you go.
Very different.
A lot of
performances.
Elvis content. That's crazy. Now we got Michael. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm curious if they tackle anything interesting in there. I'm sure
I don't
there'll be
think
some
so. I think they'll
interesting
play it
stuff.
pretty
Yeah.
safe and then be like, a lot of people went after Michael, but he's an angel and he did no wrong.
The last
Like,
20 minutes is just like
No, I think
this
that's
is
a
what
lot.
he did wrong. It's just I can't listen to his music anymore.
I'm a monster, Anna. No, I think it's
They do like
turns
fake
full on a third
interviews.
parent.
Yeah.
That's love stuff. No, I feel like you're gonna allow that controversy stuff. You're gonna get the black screen with the white wall text and like explain
Oh,
it
yeah.
away, and it's all because again, fucking Michael Jackson's like cousin or nephew is playing Michael Jackson, so it's like, do I really think he's
Yeah.
gonna sign up for a movie that's like hurting a family member of his? Not really, no.
Yeah.
So
Depends if the paycheck's there.
I think he's a Jackson. I think he's okay. I think he's fine.
You left him out of the will. That's why.
Yeah.
He's doing
This is
this.
how he gets back on.
Get
Don't
paid
let
to
him
fuck
do
him
it.
over.
Don't let him do it. Oh fuck! There's a movie idea I want to put down. Just someone making a biopic of a former family member and just destroying their legacy because, like, well, I wasn't in the will, so
I would
whatever.
watch that movie. Yeah, but I won't watch
Yeah.
anything on April 24th, unfortunately.
Okay, I thought you were really hyped on the Mother Mary trailer, Dylan. Or just not a theater watch though.
I don't think I was.
I thought you were because I
think you were.
I thought the newscast you were actually like Kirkland was really down on it, and you're like the visuals. You were going harder than I thought. I was surprised.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
That fled from my mind. I don't remember being hyped for it, but again, bad memory.
Taylor, are you seeing Michael? I know you're watching Apex on Netflix. I feel like that's a Taylor movie. Charlie Theron, Terry Egerton, Sarah film.
Yeah. Eric Bana, that's
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
the Bana.
Says he's in there. Yeah.
The Bond story.
What a bikini
First 2
bottom.
minutes taken out by the tree. Yeah.
Mother Mary, though, I do enjoy me some Anne Hathaway. She's a wonderful, wonderful person in her movies. So, but I haven't seen Beau is Afraid.
Terrible in
So
real life.
I don't know. Like, I can't even remember what I
Stop.
was talking about. Green Knight.
Stop. What do you mean? Why did
Kirk
what
was
is
talking
Beau-
about Beau is Afraid. That he'd rather see that before
That-
this. So I'm
that
thinking
is
maybe
not-
I need to see that before this.
No. That's a Kirkland just general experience. Beau's Afraid has nothing to do with Mother Mary. Not same writer, producer, actor. It has nothing to do with it
Isn't
at
it
all.
A24 also?
Sure, that's maybe a very wide net.
There
That's
you go.
it.
That's
though.
my category link there.
That's my link too.
Don't bring me into this. You're still guilty.
I can't remember where I put Green Knight, if how hot I was, what my temperature was.
You
in
guys
that
weren't
movie.
because you guys fucked me in Golden Geeks big time on that. I remember.
I
I'm
liked
still
it.
bitter. Yeah, it wasn't the top. I feel like everyone would say that when we got to the category. Oh, I liked it, and then each time I'd be like, "Well, we're kicking Green Knight out." Like, yeah, we're kicking
You know,
that
you
out.
probably
Yeah.
you probably fucked me over, and I had to get
Rest
payback
your
somehow.
bones.
Is it the end of your
Continue.
thought?
Period.
Okay. May
Safest end
1st.
if I've ever seen one.
Animal Farm, Holcomb, and Devil Wears Prada. I will say that whoever's in charge of Mother Mary needs to fucking move that back or forward, because to put out Mother Mary and then Devil Wears Prada within a week of each other, that feels like you're hurt. Because I feel like everyone would see Mother Mary and be like, well, I'm going to see Devil Wears Prada, which I think will be successful. I'm going to see Anne Hathaway next week, so I'm not going to see this. So Mother Mary team, you need to definitely move that if you want a chance for success. Holcomb, I can't remember what it's about, but I know
It
on
looks crazy. I had never heard
Holy
of it before,
shit,
but there's a
yeah.
yeah. You see that face in there?
fuck
Adam Scott
yeah.
though.
to semi spoil one thing, this is on April. It's on one of her top fives, and this she said because, and I did really like this movie. It's from the director of Odyssey, which I really like. I think it was my top 10 of that year it came out. So I really cool vibe and style and pacing of Odyssey. So how come I might be there? Because I never actually seen Devil's Wear Prada for no reason. I just haven't got around to it. Animal Farm, like. I don't know. I've taken the kids to Mario, so I think that's the kids' movie for a bit. Like, I don't need to see that. Oh, right. This is this Annie Circus one that's apparently really bad. Oh, yeah. I can't remember. There's a Animal Farm. Yeah, he directed it. And I can't remember. Something came out where, like, for a while, no studios would buy it. And I think the studio that bought it's very, like, low tier, so got for a small amount. So
Some names in there, though, isn't it? Isn't it like Seth Rogen's in there?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just
Is
glad
it
this
like
guy's
Sausage
directed.
Party, but animal version? Is that why it's bad?
No, not like quality bad. Not
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah, just
Woody
no. It's
Harrelson?
yeah, quality bad, and I'm just so happy that all these rumors on Animal Farm, Venom 2. Glad he's directing Hunt for Gollum. Sure, it's gonna go fucking great. But Hokum, I will probably check out actually, as long as it's well reviewed. So that's what I'll be doing May 1st.
Yeah, that's a surprise one for me. I clicked that image and it was scaring me. I don't I don't think it'll be a theater watch. I'm pretty selective with these niche random horror movies that I'm kind of unsure about, but who knows? Maybe word of mouth will get going. But Devil Wears Prada 2, I'm sure I'll see it. I hadn't seen the first one until like last year or something, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. But yeah, we'll see. Might be a home watch.
Isn't Anne Hathaway in that movie?
Mm-hmm.
She's the star of it. Yeah,
Is she in the second one too? Then I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So 2 weekends.
She's
back
the
to back,
devil
man.
now.
that's what I said. They got to bump Mother Mary. Got to get out of there.
Oh, okay.
People
I
will
thought you
not-
meant more because it was on the same week as Michael or something. But I guess
No,
those are
just because I
different
feel like
audiences.
people they're already gonna buy their Anne Hathaway ticket next week. So
It's true.
yeah.
I will not be buying a ticket to D Wears P or any of these. I'll skip.
Taylor, that's the last one that hasn't spoken.
I am absolutely over the moon for Devil Wears Prada 2. I love that first one. I remember watching it when my sister bought it on DVD when I was probably in like grade. It was early high
Juices.
school. Early high school, and I was eating it
man.
up. If anything with Stanley Tucci, like I haven't actively searched out his movies, but I need to just dedicate my time to just going through his roles because like even in what is it, Easy A, I love him in there. He just pops in there as the parent, and he's just great in there, and he's doing these things like I've watched a few episodes of him doing like his cooking stuff. And I was almost tempted to buy his cookbook as well because I feel like this guy I'd love to sit in a kitchen and just him cooking and just eat that food. But,
That's what it sounded like. It sounded like Taylor was wanting to be wine and dine by Stanley Tucci. You know?
But yeah, I'm very excited for Devil Wears Prada 2. I'm there day one. Me and Madison, we're going for it.
Stanley Tucci just serving up a dish to Taylor, and he's. That's my test this week. If we get flagged for that, that clip's gone. But so far, none of these clips we never get flagged for. I can buy a music from Pawn 5 to use the Travis Told You theme. That gets fucking flagged. But we use clips all the time, so we'll see. Yeah, okay, here we go. There's some comments. There you go. Superman Mike. Angel Studios bought Animal Farm. Very religious studio. Okay, there you go. Yeah, and about Michael, yeah, they had to reshoot the ending because of legal issues. Apparently there was they did cover some of the Michael Jackson trial stuff. And then after they shot it all, I don't know how this happened, but someone's like, yeah, you legally aren't allowed to put any of this in the movie. So they had to redo the whole thing.
This is the Farm Animals movie. They were talking about Michael Jackson stuff.
Oh my gosh.
You better be joking right now.
You're talking about the Michael movie, right?
Yes.
Okay, because you were just coming off the Farm Animals. I was like, what are you talking
That
about?
was one point. I went to another one. Jesus Christ. Okay, and then more. Yeah, that's Bob's. It's a very kiddie adaptation of a very serious novel about communism and capitalism, Animal Farm. I believe the Angel Studios, religious studio brought it since no one else did. Yeah, I
was
remember
wondering if it was based off the book.
you mentioned the book not at all when we were talking about the movie.
Yeah,
I was googling it though, and I didn't see anything.
Kirk was
that
pretending he
showed me.
reads. Oh yes, I was wondering.
I
if
read
they
it for
would base off
school.
the book.
Okay, I was forced to read.
Kirk is gonna be like, oh, I love the Odyssey. I read that every year. So
I watched a YouTube video. I know the story now.
May 8th, we got the Sheep Detectives, which I've heard good things about with Hugh Jackman, and then
Looks
we got
very
more.
Animal
Pass.
Farmy, so I feel like that's risky to have those back.
Yeah, they got to bump it. They got to with Mother Mary. They got to bump these projects, and then Mortal Kombat 2. I'm hoping that newest trailer looked fun. I'm excited to actually see this in the theater because obviously the first one was during COVID, so we didn't get to do that. So I think this is definitely one I want to see with you guys if we can make that possible because. This is not what I want to be like sitting in the back row alone. Like because I think there's a good chance it could be really bad. So I'm excited for the potential. I actually think Carl Urban looked great as Johnny Cage. So there'll be a review for that, and I'm like low key excited, but more just curious about it. But yeah, Sheep Detectives, Mortal Kombat. How are we feeling?
Mortal Kombat, I'm there. I'm excited. It's gonna be great. I'm excited for the theatrical experience. I just have like a core memory of coming home from work. It's like in COVID, and I just threw it on off Crave. It was just like, I wish I could be seeing this in theaters right now. And it was COVID, so it was just like sad
Yeah,
times
bummer.
across the board. So a little bit more positive, mindset going into this one, I think. But I really enjoyed the first one. And I
And I'm
think
also-
with even bigger names in this one now, it'll be that much better.
Yeah, and I'm also just curious how it does financial wise because remember that's HBO Max's biggest movie of all time was Mortal Kombat, like that
I
release,
forgot.
right?
That's
Like
crazy.
it was bigger than Justice League. So I'm curious to see what the audience is for Mortal Kombat when they have to go and actually pay to see it because Mortal Kombat like still is popular, selling games, still around, so it's still like it's still relevant, but I just don't know we've talked about this all the time with like gaming movies, right? I feel like with TV it's easier, but with movies. Does the game audience feel like they got to go pay and buy a ticket for it, or they don't care because they're just happy with the game? And Mortal Kombat, I really don't know because again, COVID, we didn't get a good gauge of it. So you could tell me this movie could eat shit, and I believe you, and then you could also tell me it's like a big sleeper hit, and I could believe you. So I really don't know how Mortal Kombat's gonna go. So
Skip.
Oh, I'm there. I bought the first one on Blu-ray because I just had such a good time with it. So I'm down for this. And every time in the trailer when, oh my gosh, you just get Carl Urban playing everything. Like he plays everything. Dread and Rohan and oh my god, he's just
Ron,
Rohan. Yeah.
what's his full name?
Oh fuck me. Oh, what is his name?
Ron,
Do you
oh,
know
fuck
it?
me. I know he's just a horse master. I actually don't know it. Kirkland should know it, but
What are you talking about? I just pulled a Taylor.
Carl
I was half
Urban-
listening.
Age
Carl
of the
Urban
Trees,
in Lord of the
Kirkland, come on.
Rings. Yeah. What's his character's full name?
Aemir. Come on.
Yeah,
Thank
there you
you.
go. Okay, points
stupid,
awarded.
stupid name. One of those ones where it's like Jared Tolkien's running out of names,
There's so many Rohanians that have like AO something in their name, so I see
Ayo.
where you come from. But
Arwen.
Big thing in the
Eowyn.
trailer. Big thing I loved though is just when Scorpion's like, "Get over here," and so when I'm talking to Madison, I'll just be like, "Get over here." I'll just throw that at her every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just throw your
In what
fucking
context?
scorpion chain at her and pull her over you.
We're watching Big Bang Theory. Kirkland, were you questioning me? Am I Eowyn thing?
I thought you said Arwen.
Arwen, Eowyn? Because
That was your comparison.
yeah, it's just like I get they're different. Arwen, Eowyn, but just like Aragorn's in
No, I'm
love
right
with
there
two.
with you.
Yeah, he's in love with
100%,
two people. You couldn't like change that name to anything. Like they gotta be so. As a
Something
kid,
about her
that
name that's just so attractive. to me.
yeah, as a kid that fucked me up for years, like messing those
Yeah.
two up.
Oh
you
yeah,
know, so.
100%.
We can skip that stuff in the middle there. May 15th, Is God Is, and then Obsession. I clicked on Is God Is. Twin
Comma.
sisters with...
Two different
No,
movies.
yeah, sorry, right. Is God Is Obsession. Is God Is a separate movie. Awful title. Twin sisters with disfiguring burn scars are ordered by their bedridden mother to kill their abusive father who caused the scars. They must decide whether to seek vengeance or find mercy. So... I really don't know if this. At first, I thought this was like a really religious movie. Maybe it might be. I think Sterling K. Brown is playing the abusive father, which could be interesting because he's a very talented actor. And then that movie Obsession, I had never seen the trailer until I saw. No, they played it for Stranger Things. I'm very curious about this one. I don't know what it is, but there's something this is also one of those ones like Whistle where it could just end up being really not good and just a fun concept. But this idea the guy makes some wish and he calls the helpline. It's like, well, that's what you want. And I just love that last bit of the teaser where it's like, well, if I wish she loves me, does she love me? And the creepy guy's just like, well, whatever you believe, it's true. And it's like, what the fuck is going on here? You know, like I was like, it's a good hook. I need to see like a full maybe trailer to be like, okay, is it just some fun good hooks? But yeah, I'm curious about both these movies now. Actually, I don't know if they're for sure theater ones, but I'll be keeping my eye on them.
Yeah, I like the premise of Obsession. The trailer didn't show much. Maybe there's a new trailer. The one I saw was pretty basic, but I like the concept. Poetic License, directed by Maud Apatow. That's interesting.
Oh, okay, good for her.
So,
Who
keep
she
an
got
eyeball
starring
on
in that?
one.
Is there any other known people?
Leslie and her mom's in it. So
Oh, Cooper Hoffman. Okay. Oh, Andrew Barth, whatever his name is. Okay, he's really. It's Bar. I didn't say Barth. I said Barth. He's the male lead in No Hard Feelings. The Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, he was really
Good
good. I
combo.
liked him. Method Man's in this. Okay.
That's
That's
Sticky
pretty good.
Fingers though.
Sticky Fingers not on there. Okay. Oh, I'm interested.
me as well.
I might pass.
You might pass, or are you passing?
I'm gonna pass.
Okay,
You
there
have
you
to
go.
choose one. Yeah.
Kirkland's gone, so I'm going to assume he passed as well. So, okay, I'll throw it right back to you after the pass. Mandalorian Grogu. You excited for this?
I am excited. I actually, so it's funny today, when Madison was sleeping, I was doing chores around the house. I just put on Ahsoka, and I think I almost finished the whole season this morning.
Doesn't sound like you're doing much chores then.
In
Oh,
one
I was
morning,
chores
you
in.
finished
I
it?
was
How short is that? show?
almost. It's 8 episodes, and I'm
Oh, God.
what am I, like 5 in so far? So I'm close. But yeah, no, I was just doing laundry, doing dishes, and cleaning. But that just watching the show got me really, really just invested in. Okay, I want that Mandalorian kind of era content right now. But it also created a few causes of concern too that I won't go into detail too much on. But it's just, it worries me a little bit on just that whole era and Disney maybe just like scrapping it or dropping it. But yeah, as far as the movie's concerned, I am excited for it.
Dylan, you excited to get back in theaters, see some Star Wars?
Yeah, does this take place right after season 3 of Mandalorian?
Yes.
Or
Yeah. Day after.
Yeah, I'm very behind. Obviously, I haven't seen. I think I watched season 2.
I don't know about that. I know you watched. You were on the season 1 review, so that's how I know I can track you. But I don't know about season 2. You weren't on those reviews.
Yeah, and I haven't seen Boba or any of his other
Yeah.
appearances and all that crazy fun stuff. So yeah, I'm very behind. I think I'm down to see this though. So I'll be the uneducated one that appears on there. It doesn't really have the context filled in, and we'll see if I enjoy it. But yeah, it's been a while, so I think it could be a fun review.
I kind of hope you stay that way. I think I've said that before because I don't think you're alone. Where there's lots of people that maybe watched season 1 and bowed out because the ratings for that show start to drop. Like season 2 is a height, and then lots of the Star Wars stuff, like other Disney Plus stuff, was dropping. Mandalorian 3 was like one of the lower Star Wars shows as far as those big ones. So I think that
I guess it'll probably
that's-
have a crawl to fill me in on stuff, right?
They will, but that's still the interesting fact of doing a movie for a TV show, right? Is that's a whole different audience, and I think they're gonna make the movie as like pick up as possible for you're not gonna have to see any of it. So,
Yeah.
and then yeah, there's the other movie I'll talk about. Mandalorian Grogu. Second about this, I Love Boosters. I didn't even know about this. Directed by Boots Riley. Follows a group of shoplifters who take aim at a cutthroat fashion
Good cast.
maven. Yeah, Kiki Palmer, Lakeith Stanfield, Naomi Ecke. Oh
Will
my
Poulter,
god,
Demi Moore.
yeah, Demi Moore,
Taylor Page.
Isaiah Gonzalez, Taylor Page from It, and she was really good. God, there's a movie a couple years ago. She played a call girl. It's with her and Riley Coe. I'll just click on it, but that was one of my favorite movies that year. So, and Boots Riley, sorry to bother you, is a very weird, unique movie. So this one, Zola, what it was. So I'll definitely be watching this. And then Mandalorian Grogu, I think it's kind of in the similar route as far as with the kids. I think I've come to this conclusion because I think it'll be a fun watch. You got Grogu, they're gonna be doing fun kid stuff. I think if this wasn't in there, I would skip this because I actively sounds bad. Unless this movie is great, I really don't want this to do well because unlike Taylor, I very much want Star Wars to go away from this era. And I feel like if this movie is a hit, we're gonna get the most white bread vanilla Star Wars the next 10 years. Like I don't think you're gonna get anything like Andor or anything like that. So I have zero interest in this. The season 3 of the show and Boba Fett made me not care about the Mandalorian character at all. So I know people even say like, oh, bullshit, but like if I wasn't doing the podcast, I don't think I would see this. I have no interest
They
in this
damaged
at
a lot
all.
of stuff for sure.
Absolutely.
And, like I wouldn't say like I want them to stay in this era. I just want them to kind of wrap this arrow up in a bow
That's
at least,
fair,
and then
yeah.
send it off so we can go do something else. Don't just drop it. Kind of.
But I don't think that's their intention. I think their intention is, oh, hopefully this does well, and then we can do much more in this era.
I'd
Which,
say you're right.
yeah, nothing from those movies. Passenger and Stop That Train didn't speak to me. So, June 5th, Animal Friends, Master
Another
of the
animal
Universe.
fucking movie. Gee.
Yeah, another. This one's like a rated R, like whatever. What 2 animals become unlikely friends. The cast is like, oh, right, Ryan Reynolds, Jason Momoa, Aubrey Plaza, Dan Levy.
Oh,
you
I
know,
mean-
you got Momoa and Levy. So, yeah, but I think it's more like an adult one. And then I was never a He-Man guy, so I don't know. I like Travis Knight. He directed Cool and the 2 Strings and Bumblebee, but He-Man's never been my bag. So. I think because we're gonna get into the summer here, lots of movies. I think I would skip that just to give myself a week off. But anything speaking to you guys, June 5th,
Big skip for me.
Taylor, skip,
I'm not really a He-Man guy either. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna skip it all.
skip it all. There you go. June 12th, you got Disclosure Day with Spielberg. Well, his next movie, and then Scary Movie 6. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that lines up to do a double feature. I really hope, even though that Keenan Ivory Wayans is not directing Scary Movie, he did write and produce it, and all the cast is back: the Wayans, Regina Hall, Anna Faris. So this is gonna go 2 ways for me. This is either gonna be just heartwarming, be like, man, we're getting those laughs back in the day, or it's gonna really hurt and you're like watching the athlete where it's like, oh, you should have retired years ago. I don't know with Scary Movie. I think I'll know once we get that first trailer, because I think we've seen a lot of bad parody movies. And then the Spielberg trailer, Disclosure Day, I really loved that trailer. I haven't loved the last 10 years of Spielberg. I don't think he makes bad movies, just nothing that spoke to me like the rest of his career. But this trailer had some juice. So if it lines up, I would like to do a double feature that day for myself. But Dylan, you see any of these June 12th?
Not day of release. I mean, if the Spielberg one is good, then I'll probably check it out at some point. And the Scary Movie, I like those first couple. I'm definitely not caught up by any means, but it's fun to get the old guard back in there. You got Heidi Gardner, who's hot off SNL. She's done that now, so I'm sure she'll be
yeah,
fun
I
in
didn't know
here.
that. That's
Cherry
fun.
O'Terry as well. I feel like I haven't seen her in anything in a million years. So
Yeah.
got some SNL people in there. I'm interested.
Okay. Taylor?
I mean, age of disclosure. I'm definitely
Just Disclosure Day.
Just disclosure, right?
Yeah.
Disclosure of the 5th kind.
Yeah.
I'm definitely there for it. I cannot wait. That trailer. I saw it on the big screen too, which was super just spooky and eerie. So that'll be definitely one that I'm there for. And sorry, what was the other one? For your
Scary Movie
double feature?
6.
Scary, yeah. Oh, after doing the retro, I'm so jazzed. And like you said, it could go wrong. It depends how it goes, but I'm holding on to hopes that it's going to be good, because there's so many good horror movies they can parody right now. So
Yes. Especially Pennywise. I feel like Pennywise, Get Out, those are 2 on the chopping block there. So June 19th. I looked at Girls Like Girls. I didn't really, I don't know. It looks like just some kind of drama. Like I thought it was maybe some sort of love romantic thing, but it just, I don't know, sparks. I guess it is. It looks like a heavy movie. That's all I'll say. And then Pixar's Toy Story 5. Kirkland, I'll throw to you for anything from June 5th to 19th. That's what we covered while you're
June
gone.
5th, we got Animal
Oh,
Friends,
sorry, and
got
Mandalorian Grogu. Sorry, we anything from May 22nd to 19th.
Mando Grogu. I'll see. Pretty minimal hype on that one, to be honest.
Like, did you mean like you're seeing it, or was that like an I see like you don't know if you're seeing it?
It's whatever you want it to be. I mean, it's Star Wars, big screen.
you're seeing it.
Those are pretty damn few
Review.
and far between. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I want to get paid, so I'll be there.
Yeah,
Masters of the Universe, that's like He-Man.
yeah.
Okay.
That's funny. That hits like you weren't here, but me and Taylor said the same thing, and Dylan said skip. Like He-Man was not for. I know it was 80s, but like there's 80s stuff we love. Like it's funny. All 4 of
Yeah.
us, none of us like nobody has any glom
No
on the
nostalgia
He-Man.
for it.
You know, yeah, that wasn't my bag.
No, Not my bag, baby.
Yeah.
Disclosure Day. That's pretty fucking hype. Honestly, I'm very hyped for that movie.
Yep.
And that's all I got to really shout out there. Oh, Scary Movie 6. It's so funny. I'm looking at Scary Movie 6, and in my mind, I like translated that to Scream.
Oh yeah, yes. It's funny they are coming out the same year. You know.
I'm pretty excited for that. Doubtful it'll hold up to like my standards of scary movies, just because it's been a long time since they were around. But the crew's back, so I'm sure there'll be good moments at like the very least. But I'm hesitant to think that they'll just kill it. But who knows? That would be a nice surprise if they actually do that.
Yeah, and it's just a question of the line, like how far they can go over the line. You know, like if I'm sitting in that theater and watching, they should. If I'm sitting in that theater, I'm watching like a very PG Ray, like Uncle Ray on my screen. I'm not gonna be happy because everyone go back and watch those movies. Sean Wayne fucking kills it as Ray. He is top tier comedy in that, and I just worry that's like I don't know if we can do something. I think there's a way you can do jokes about anybody. You just have to do them smartly so it's not punching down, right? So, and that's why you also make jokes about everybody. That's what that scary movie has. It's jokes about white people, different sexual rotations, drug addicts. Like they hit on everybody. So it's like, okay, you can't be offended because like we're gonna make fun of you next and you next. Also, you can still be offended, but I'm saying there's a smart way and there's a bad way. So we'll see. And then Toy Story 5, Kirkland, you seen that? No, I don't think you saw 4, right?
I haven't seen the last one. I've seen 3, but not 4.
So not 5.
And I thought about putting it on, and I just didn't. So there you go.
Don't worry about it. 3, I'm the same way. Where to me 3 should have been the end. 4 for me was still good, but I think there was a lot of errors made. And to me, when you do that, okay, 3 is the ending. Well, 4 is really the ending, and now we're back at 5. We get it. Disney's just a money hungry, grubby studio that just like, well, let's do another Toy Story, right? And maybe I'll be wrong, but it just feels like that's what they're going for. But I'll be very excited because I never got to see. Well, I guess Gwen and Logan got to see Toy Story 4, but now I got a whole crop of other kids that have not seen any Toy Story in theaters, and I do think this one will also do gangbusters in the theaters. So, Taylor, Dylan, you seen Toy Story? Nope.
I will be. I'm looking forward to it because I watched the Toy Stories not too long ago, and I was just kind of analyzing them and thinking, you know what, Toy Story 3 at the end serves as this great passing of the torch from the previous generation that grew up with the movies to the new generation that is growing up into these movies, and so I think it's I think there'll be a good place for Toy Story 5 amongst all the people right now, but it's not going to do Zootopia 2 numbers. I'm telling you that.
I think there's a chance.
Think so?
Those Toy Story 3 and 4 at one point were the biggest anime movies or broke records. Like those both made a billion.
Inside Out 2 is bigger than them, right?
Now, yes, but I'm just saying now when Toy Story 5 comes back, I just feel like I wouldn't pizza bet you on it, but I think there's enough room for it to happen. So
you learned not to pizza bet against Taylor in box office predictions.
I'm fucking golden.
I haven't bet against him in box office predictions.
No, I'm just saying you learned.
Okay, yeah.
Other people's mistakes.
Yeah.
Shouts out to you,
June
man.
26th, Jackass 5, which was just announced today, and Supergirl. I'm excited for Supergirl. Jackass 5, I've never seen one, never been my bag, so I won't be there for that.
I want to watch Jackass 5. I haven't seen Forever yet, but yeah, definitely watched those a lot as a teen. It's good stuff, so maybe I'll check that out. Supergirl though, nah, I'll skip. Yeah.
Oh. I'm the opposite. I'm big, not Jackass fan. I don't know. Even as a kid, like seeing clips, it was just like, yeah.
I'm surprised because you like Trailer Park Boys. So I
Like,
just feel like
yeah.
I just thought that those guys be up your alley, you know.
You'd think so. You'd think
You
so.
do have that
Yeah.
vibe to you.
I think it
that's
was
the
just
same
like
Venn diagram of people.
You what?
I feel like that's the same Venn diagram of people, like Trailer Park Boys and Jackass. But
Oh,
I guess
okay.
it's the same way that they're very
Never watched
comparable.
Trailer Park Boys, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
There you go.
I think it's different.
That's
Venn
my bag,
diagrams,
baby.
actually.
Okay. I feel like it's the same way because when I say I love Kenny versus Spenny back in the day, people would assume I liked Jackass. Like, oh no.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Supergirl. Hot damn, I'm ready. I'm ready for Supergirl. Yeah,
Big
I'm
fan
ready.
you are, yeah.
Yeah, play the Joaquin video or not, but that's the one I'm thinking of.
It's a newly nice muted one. Took that audio
Appreciate the,
down.
yeah, you fixed those audio levels on that one.
Because when
I
you're a
haven't adjusted
listener,
the Dune one though. The Dune one's still fucking.
don't do it.
peaking
Don't
right
do it.
now. I'm not
will-
gonna touch it. I'm not
I'll
gonna
adjust
touch
it for
I'm
Dune
not gonna-
3. Yeah. Taylor, Jackass. I feel it. Taylor loved Jackass. He's sitting there watching with his dad, watching with Scott, having a good old time.
I remember when Jackass, it was the third, was coming to theaters, and I made a stink to the movie person, and me and
You made
like,
a stink?
Made a stink.
Just
yeah, I just
farted
ripped
his-
water in front of him.
Bad service. Just looked
But
him
no,
right in the eye.
I got because they were saying it was 18A and we couldn't go in because we were in high school, and so I checked the website and it said it wasn't, and so I was putting up this whole beef about it, and the manager's like, "Here you go, tickets for you and all your friends. Go and go in." I was like, "Fuck yeah!" So we all got in free. It was a great experience. The Jackass movies, I don't know what it is, but there's some that are better than others. I would say the second one is definitely some quality. The first one feels a little too short, but there's just some stunts that are absolutely bonkers what they do. I don't know, and how they're doing a fifth one now with how old they are. Like
Did you see
I
Forever?
don't know. Yeah, I saw that one, and I thought
How
it
was
was
that?
okay. I
Okay.
didn't. It wasn't like blowing it out of the water for me, but it was okay. It was cool to kind of revisit it, but I thought they were old doing that, and now here they are. I don't know how they're doing it, but for me, that'll always live rent free. Is just the grossness of them sitting in the porta potty and having like the suspender launch thing, so it launches
yeah,
it
the
like 200
Steve-O
feet in
one?
the
Oh my
air.
God, yeah.
Oh my god, it's
Disgusting.
gross. It is
sweats-
disgusting.
The sweatsuit one was
that
I
one
think that was a
too.
bad one for me. I was not a fan of that one.
Yeah, I'll never
So
forget
good.
though when they just like shave the guy's pubes and glue it onto the guy's face, and he has to pretend to prank a guy in the cab. It's a
Is that your
prank
bag,
on a
Travis?
It's a prank on a
No.
prank.
It's not
Oh.
really my bag.
It's so brutal.
I'm not saying it should be anybody's bag, not someone's bag, but yeah, just you're describing these stuff, and I'm just like, oh,
Yeah, they're getting old enough now that like one of them might die live on film,
Yeah.
and that's kind of exciting.
that's the
right?
selling
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
That's kind of exciting.
That's gonna be us when we do our 24-hour stream when we're 60s. So it's like someone might die.
Because you know it's
during
like
the stream.
in their contracts that like you got to let that go to theaters still. Like they want
Yeah.
people to watch
It
it.
is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They announced that today that they put a date because there was something. Oh, because originally this date was there's a Kendrick Lamar Trey Parker movie that they've been working on, but it keeps getting pushed back because it's supposed to be a pretty controversial movie. If I won't say it on air, but if you read the log line on what the movie is, it's like I don't know how they're. It's one of these movies that people are like they're gonna tax right off this movie. It's just it feels very Sacha Baron Cohen where it's like oh you're doing some stuff. So that was the date. Paramount pushed that back and then like oh we're gonna put out Jackass 5. So Supergirl, Taylor. Before we move on, any thoughts or no?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Sick.
The Madison?
And I'm just gonna put all these together from July 1st to 10th. We got Minions 3, Shiver, Young Washington, and Moana live action. We checking out anything in these this quarter here,
It
Dylan?
won't be hitting the theaters anytime soon.
Yeah, that's the break. Kirkland, anything there?
Nope.
Okay, I'll see both the other ones, the kids one, because the kids. Shiver, I got my eyes on because Phoebe Dynevor is in that, even though it's a weird choice where it's like a hurricane and a shark's cool. And then that fucking Young Washington movie. You look at the poster, it looks like they're making a action-filled like young George Washington movie. The extraordinary story of George Washington, the surveyor turned commander who fought for American independence, was unanimously elected the nation's first president. But it looks like it's like almost like that Abraham Lincoln vampire thing where it's like very
That was
over
a
the
great
top.
movie. I hope it's in line with that, like a prequel or something.
Like if you click on it, you look at that poster, but yeah, so I'll keep my eyes on those. But July, so I already dropped the Lenny Kravitz one, so I'm not gonna. But July 17th, that is the day. That is, man, Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. I wouldn't even see a poster, a teaser. I would be sold. It would be very high. But even the stuff I have seen, I loved. I don't give a fuck about people being like, oh, it's not historically accurate, this armor. It's like, I don't care. It looks great. It looks cool. After I think Oppenheimer is arguably his best work. Yeah, I cannot wait to see this. This is one, if it would line up, I would love to go to Van or Langley or somewhere where there's an IMAX. It's during summer breaks. So it's going to be tough because the kids will be home. But there's tough to beat anything Nolan's doing, but especially the Odyssey. And I'm not somebody like, well, I read the Odyssey. No, I didn't. Like in school, I know of it. I'm gonna get the audiobook this year and listen to that because I want to be a bit more versed in it. But I think just the idea of Nolan doing Swords and Sandals, but also the thing that intrigues me the most is just him doing fantastical stuff, like the fact that they're doing like the Cyclops, like the massive giant, and they're doing like animatronic, like real I don't know, prosthetics, everything like that. Like
Practical.
Nolan's never done that, right? Like even his Batman, that's the thing. Like, well, his Batman's really realistic. It's like this is Nolan doing something he's never done before in this like almost pure fantasy, right? So yeah, I could talk about that for hours, but I'm very excited for the Odyssey.
Yeah, me too, but in a weird way because like the story, it's not something I'm familiar with, and it doesn't really sound that interesting to me, to be honest. But it's Nolan, and the cast is absolutely insane. So I'm gonna be there day one, of course. So yeah, very, very excited for this.
Another Anne Hathaway flick too. She's got a busy year this year.
There she goes, crushing it.
Kirkland, you jonesing over there.
I'm jonesing. I mean, yeah, just found out what our punishment for the NFL movie is. Another Nolan flick. So just watch Oppenheimer. I might just watch all Nolan films leading up to this.
It's a good week.
Might not be all the same week. I might spread them out. But I don't know. I saw the trailer and it was just like the teaser. It was enticing. The wild, I guess it's a teaser of John Bernthal just going off as if he's the Punisher to Tom Holland. I'm like,
Yes.
fuck yeah, I'm here. And then we get this more regular
2
trailer.
weeks later. Oh,
Get the fucking Cyclops shadow, and I'm like, man, what the hell is going on here? And then I did a quick little YouTube recap of the Odyssey, quick little Cole's Notes version. Nice visuals in there for me. I'm a visual learner, and I'm so ready. Like it's more fantastical than maybe I thought it was, but just knowing kind of what the journey is gonna be, I'm fucking down, man. I was expecting and maybe wanting some fantastical stuff in Oppenheimer. I think that's why my initial viewing, I didn't have it as, and maybe poor choice of words there. Maybe more like, not sci-fi, but just more like, not just a talking drama, a historical talking drama for 3 hours. Like I was expecting just fucking explosions nonstop. Not what the movie is. Maybe I bought my wrong ticket to the wrong showing. Enjoyed it a lot more though, second viewing. But here we are. Fantastical elements, mythology, ancient Greek times. Takes place day after the events of Troy with Brad Pitt. Same universe, right?
Hell yeah.
So there you go.
Yep.
Eric Bana. It's not Eric Bana. I think of Eric Bana
in
though.
the other movie with. No, is he maybe in that movie?
Is he?
With
Is he
Orlando
Hector?
Bloom? I think he might be. Yeah.
Is he actually? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome.
Taylor,
Fuck yeah.
Odyssey.
Can't wait to see him in the Odyssey.
Yeah, I'm down for it. Like, and you already mentioned the armor thing, Travis. I don't really pay mind to that. It's just gonna be a damn good time, and I cannot wait. Yeah, and if it does pan out that we're gonna take a little drive, I'll take a little drive. I'll do it. I'm always down to see Cyclops on the big screen. My favorite Cyclops viewings is not theatrical, but Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. That is an old school movie, and you get multiple Cyclops in there, genies and shit. It's just a fucking good time, man. Oh. Do 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 do.
And then the 2 weeks after that, Evil Dead Burn and Spider-Man Brand New Day. Evil Dead Burn, as we talked about before, I'm going to keep saying, just like Mother Mary, they need to get this the fuck out of July. There's even some stuff in September, October they get dropped.
If it comes out then.
Yeah. I just feel like Evil Dead is not a summer vibe movie, and you got Odyssey and then Brand New Day. Spider-Man, even though I've just seen a very poor quality leak trailer, that trailer was fucking really good, and I think they're really cooking over there. Who knows who say these things playing, but the fact that you got just them looking like they're cooking, and you got John Berthnall's Punisher finally making it like big screen MCU, and then those two together in comics, animated series, I love that dynamic of good old two-shoe, I'm trying to do well, Spider-Man, and Frank who's like, oh, fucking kill whoever. Like, I'm very excited for this one. I can honestly say I'm probably more excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day than I am Doomsday. I'm intrigued by Doomsday, but Spider-Man, I'm curious. So, yeah, what do you guys think about these two to end off July?
I mean, the director for Evil Dead Burn is kind of like a nobody.
Yeah, but so was the Lee Cornyn. Like he had just done a couple short films and stuff like that. So they like to pluck. I think like because Raimi still produces those, and
a writer
Raimi was
on
like a
it
nobody when
before,
he made them. So I
yeah.
feel like that's the idea that kind of, and even Fetty when he did that, right? Like that was his big break. So I feel like he likes to try to carry it forward. Like, yeah, I'm gonna give another young guy a shot.
I take it back. I respect it.
Mhm.
The director does have one movie called Infested, which I haven't seen or heard of, but I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna put that on my list. I feel like that's good reading to do beforehand. But very excited for that.
April in the Discord, tell us if Infested was good or not.
Yes, please
sure she'll
do.
know,
And then, I mean, Spider-Man. It speaks for itself again. Like, I want to say the movie's gonna be like really messy, but I don't know if that's just because we've just covered so many different rumors and things that were probably not true at all. And so I've been like, oh yeah, this movie's doing this and then it's doing that. It's changing. Come on, this is too crazy. But again, that's just the nature of what we do here. So, I mean, it's Spider-Man. It's gonna be a good time no matter what. Is it a great movie? I don't know. It feels like, yeah, a lot of things, especially with how much has changed with Avengers and whatnot, a lot of things kind of just coming together at the finish line here. So I hope it's good. But at the end of the day, it'll just be a fun time no matter what. So, man, that 3-week stretch, that's crazy. That's going to be a good time. I'm going to be a happy guy in the middle of the summer there.
And in that 3-week stretch is also Comic-Con as well, which I feel like with Doomsday and stuff
And then
DC's doing.
GVA is like right in the...
Yeah, thank God there's nothing coming out August 7th, it's looking like. But Kirkland, Spidey Boy?
Yeah, I'll probably go see that one.
Yeah, okay, good.
I mean, what is there left to say? I'm gonna
Mhm.
try and put the blinders on. No spoilers or anything. I'm pretty good, knock on wood, with that. In time past, yeah, I have nothing really else to add on that. Evil Dead Burn. I feel like I knew this was coming, but completely forgot. Maybe not. But yeah, I mean, last two were fucking amazing. So I hope this one kind of follows suit.
And I feel like even the original trilogy, like Evil Dead 2, and then Army of Darkness, everyone has their favorites. But you can, obviously, it's only 5 movies, but to me, I could say they're all like 8 out of 10 are great movies. I enjoyed them all. Like I think with that community, no one's had a bad one. So I think for that guy, that is the pressure, though, as like you don't want to be the guy who makes the first bad Evil Dead, like really bad Evil Dead movie, right? So we'll see.
Kill the franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am super jazzed for Brand New Day. As you know, based on previous discussions about Avengers Doomsday trailers, I am such a sucker for the collab shit. Oh my god, I chew it up, I spit it out, eat it back up. You know, it's so good. I love it, and this movie is just, we're getting it, and I can't wait to just stew on it. So I'm there, day one for sure. And the other movie, Evil Dead, I love the other one. And it took me a while to get Evil Dead Rise on hard copy, but as soon as I saw it on a little bit of a sale, I snagged that bad boy, watched it a few times, and yeah, it sticks with you. It's some good shit. I love how claustrophobic it is in that tower. So.
Tower, okay. This movie in August doesn't just remind me of a movie, so we're not going to talk about Once Upon a Time Cinema, but I'll just put all these together. The Cliff Booth movie is coming out at some point next year. We don't have a date for that yet, but obviously Netflix, Cliff Booth movie. Super Troopers 3, because I'll power through some of these. And then we got Flowerville Street, Paw Patrol 3, Mutiny, Thread. Oh, there you go. And Insidious Tale-Tailor. Cliffhanger, Coyote vs. Acme, and The Dog Stars. Anything standing out? Again, I threw Cliff in there. I don't know if that's August. I just threw it because the Once Upon a Time movie reminded me of that. But anything standing out in August here?
There's one for me, The Dog Stars. You guys know about this one? The Ridley Scott movie. With
Oh, yeah.
Josh Brolin, Jacob Elordi, Quali's in there, Benedict Wong.
Holy.
Guy
Premise
Pearce?
is in
I'm
a
out.
post-apocalyptic world, a virus wipes out humanity. Survivors face roaming scavengers called Reapers, and some other random stuff. But that I'm really intrigued by this. I didn't know what this was, but just kind of glanced at it here, and that's like a really hype one for me now. I don't know anything about this, but I'm intrigued thoroughly.
Yeah. I'm definitely intrigued. Ridley Scott is just very 50-50 now, so it's like it feels like he makes a great movie and then a man movie.
But
great
now
movie,
it's
man
his
movie.
turn to make a good one.
I hope so. So we'll see. But yeah, that cast is promising. So I could be there at some point. I could be
Ridley
there.
Scott's IMDb picture is something else. You guys should check
I'm
that
gonna
out.
take this.
Man
These,
looks like
these
he's
character names are
melting.
wild too. Josh Brolin's playing Bangley. We got Jacob E. Elordi as Hig.
Oh, yeah,
The
it
Big
is.
M. Qual as Kima.
Mqual.
Sema.
M-Qual. I don't like that. I don't like M-Qual, but
Call her what you want.
Yep.
That's really cool. Thanks for shouting that out. I saw the dog stars, and it's just one of those. I'm like, I don't like that name.
I
But
hovered
then you
over
click
it.
on it.
Stars in the sky. So I'm like, okay, now I'm already intrigued before I read any of that.
yeah, that is true. I don't like that name. They should retitle the dog, like, because when Dylan said that, I was instantly thinking it was some sort of kid movie or like an Air Bud
Another
thing. Like,
animal movie.
well, I thought it was like Air Bud, like dog stars. So I thought it was like a dog sports thing.
It
So I was
takes
like, oh,
place
what's
right
this?
after Air Bud, though. That's,
yeah,
Day after.
and before Ready or Not. Yeah,
The events of Air Bud initiated a post-apocalyptic virus world. Yeah.
yeah.
It's,
I want to see Super Troopers.
No, I didn't see the last one. Travis, I can't remember if I told you on or off cast, but my dad was telling me that, and he's probably listening to this right now, so shouts out to you, father, but he's like, hey, you see the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel that's coming out, like the new Tarantino movie? And I'm like, bruh, like, come on, there's no Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel. And he's like pulling up his fake trailers and everything, and like, I'm like, okay, you get your evidence, I'll do a pizza bet with you right now. Didn't accept. I
There is
think
a
this is
movie.
what he was
There's a
referring
movie.
to, like the
Yes,
Cliff
yeah.
Booth thing. So
Yeah.
fair enough, father, if you're listening. I'll meet you halfway there. But I'm like, really? You think I don't know if there's like some Tarantino movie that's
You
coming?
talked. We
Like,
talked about this. It's technically the Adventures of Cliff Booth. That's what it's called.
Did we talk about it on cast?
Yeah, we did because it was a
Oh,
big deal
okay.
when they announced it. Tarantino wrote it. David Fincher's directing it.
But not
At
this
least on Netflix.
story of like my dad trying to bet me that.
No, not this.
Yeah,
No.
He's like the final Tarantino movie. I'm like, if it's the final Tarantino, it's not going to be the sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, man. But I appreciate it. You know, he's got his finger on the pulse with these releases. So,
Yeah.
but the trailer you showed me was definitely fake.
That yes, there's no trailer. I'm very curious how that goes. I love David Fincher. He's on my Mount Rushmore for my 4 favorites. I just think that's a very lots of people don't seem that worried about it, but I just feel like Fincher and Tarantino are different enough. But I'm down to it's a good cast. I'm down to see what Cliff Booth's up to, but hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not bad. I guess that's all I want. You know, hopefully it's just
a good
decent.
hope.
So, Taylor, anything in August sticking out to you?
Well, Insidious, I'm very intrigued by that because there's like, it's weird because I've seen that we're supposed to be getting 2 now. God, I didn't know that there was this movie coming out, it's Thread Insidious Tale, so it's like an anthology story by the looks of it. But there's supposed to be another 6th movie that's supposed to be coming out.
You know, the 5th one
in
was the
same
final.
year. It wasn't the final. Apparently, there's another one that they were talking about. That I'm seeing like a bunch of stuff about it being posted. The Bleeding World is what it's called. But the interesting thing about Thread and Insidious Tale is it has Mandy Moore and Kamal Nanjiani in it, which that's pretty sweet. So,
Yeah, Kamal doing horror. That's something different. So,
would you count Ghostbusters? Well, it's not really
No.
horror.
No, I would
He's
not.
he was full comedy in that.
Yes.
But I feel like after seeing Fallout and then Ghostbusters and other roles like Eternals, I feel like there's like a similar kind of character that he's kind of hitting with these roles. I feel like they're all very similar. So
Yes.
I'd love to see it if it was dead serious and just different from what he's usually playing, you know?
I agree. Anything else in August there, Kirkland? Or good to move?
August, eh? Is that the month we're on? It is, eh?
I just listed off a bunch of them off to
No.
move a little quicker.
No.
September, I don't know what the How to Rob a Bank is, but we got How to Rob a Bank come out September 4th. Who's in this? What is bank robbers are
Nicholas Hoult,
posting their
Zoe
heights on social
Kravitz.
media?
Hey, the
Alright.
Slater.
Slate Dog.
David Leitch. I like David Leitch, you know, Bull Train, Fall
Potential
guy.
there.
And then September 11th, Sense and Sensibility, and then Clayface. September 18th, Practical Magic 2 and Resident Evil, and then September 25th,
I hope you
Avengers Endgame. And then Charlie Hop for forgetting. Oh no, I didn't know what he's doing. For the audio people, I just had to see Christian Slater on my screen from
Thanks, Taylor.
Dexter. Yeah, Clayface. I'm very interested to see how that goes and how they handle that with it being like I think it's an odd choice, but I like Mike Flanagan and he at least wrote it. Yeah, that's a DC one I'm curious. Supergirl I'm excited for. Clayface I'm curious about. Practical Magic 2, I just saw the first one this year. I liked it, so I think me and Emma will make that a movie night. I don't think I need to see Endgame back in the theaters again. And then with Resident Evil, Zach Krager's Resident Evil, very interesting. And this is what we did tease that Kirkland spoiled it like first 20 minutes, but that's okay. That we didn't announce in our original slate, but we are going to do it because with Resident Evil 9 coming out and then the movie,
Surprise.
kind of like, well, yeah, I asked, like, it feels like it's kind of the perfect year, right? Like Leon Kennedy's coming back, so we are doing a retrospective for Resident Evil. So before it was 30 episodes, we're doing a little extra. So again, patrons, we are working our ass off for you this year. Again, some exclusive episodes. We'll probably put a preview episode out there as well, but we're going to be doing the Mila Jovovich ones, we're doing the animated ones, and we're doing the Welcome to Raccoon City. So I think it's like a I think it's like a retro of like 11, but like with the game and the movie, feel like it's time. And if anyone can make a great Resident Evil movie, I think it's Zach Krager. I think he's a perfect fit. So, and I think this is Resident Evil's like really last shot. Even though those Mila movies did make a lot of money, I just feel
overseas, somehow
Yes.
overseas, they fucking do it.
I just don't feel like, and I've not seen them all. I'm excited. I've only seen really one of those movies. I just feel like Resident Evil doesn't have its like the movie yet, and I think Zach Rager, who did Weapons and Barbarian, can do that. So I'm very excited for that one. And I'm also just on a massive Resident Evil kick right now. I'm playing all the games. 9's coming out. Fucking Leon Kennedy's back. Like I'm ready to be disappointed, but I'm ready to be hyped. So
Nice. I still have not seen a single Resident Evil movie, so I don't have thoughts on this yet, but I will by the time it comes out. And I will see it.
anything else in Taylor or Kirkland for September?
September.
The Clayface, that's the Batman one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some pulse on that one. I'm pretty excited for it. Hopefully it's really good. And Resident Evil, very much the same. I hated the TV show. It was pretty fucking atrocious.
Right. I always
But,
forget that like exists. You know,
Yeah.
we're not retroing that, but you can.
No,
there is a review on the
I'm
feed
not.
that I can re-release, so don't worry about that.
So yeah, hopefully that one's really good. I ain't seen an Endgame in theaters again. Yeah, that's all my thoughts.
Taylor, September, how's it looking?
I'll let you know when that month rolls around.
What do you mean? Let you know. Are you not excited for Resident Evil? You're gonna do the whole retro and then not do the movie?
Oh, right, Resident Evil. Yes, very excited, very excited. I am super jazzed for
Very
Resident
excited.
Evil.
Yeah, all right. That sounds like you're super jazzed. October, we got Digger. That's Inarritu's new movie with Tom Cruise. Very interested on that. Other Mommy. What is Other Mommy?
Don't even bother.
Is that what it's called? Other Mummy?
It is Other. Yeah, don't bother. That's nothing. Marco's excited for it though. The Social Reckoning, which is a sequel to Social Network. Street Fighter, Whalefall, Remain, and Shaun the Sheep. I am fucking so hyped for Shaun the Sheep. Everyone knows I love Armin. I love Wallace and Gromit. That's the same universe. I'm very excited it's getting the theater treatment because Wallace and Gromit did not. It's supposed to be like more of a creepy one, so it's a Halloween movie. Street Fighter, we're going to take a temperature check. That could be a Gimmick GV crossover episode because I know the Gimmick boys really want to do that because that movie is chock full of wrestlers. I think that could be a really bad movie. And then Digger, I'm very excited because Inarritu is one of the best directors of our time right now. So
Who is
that's
that?
how I feel about it. He did Birdman. He did
Okay.
The Revenant. He's done a lot of that type of stuff. And this is Cruise is going for an Oscar movie. Cruise is the main star. And it's the first time, God, like we tell Mission Impossible, it feels like it's been decades since Tom Cruise has done a movie where he's not fucking jumping off something. I'm very excited to get Tom Cruise, the actor, back. So I'm very, it's not my top 5, but if we had a top 10, Digger would be in there. So that's how I feel about October.
A good shout out there for sure. I didn't know about that one. Nothing else though from this chunk is doing it for me. Not my
October.
chunk.
And like this is what I said about Evil Dead though. There's nothing really scary in here. Why not put Evil Dead in October? Like look at this.
They should do it. Kick
It's
it.
prime. Put it the same day as Shaun the Sheep. Or even what
That poor new director finally gets his break, but then they just put the movie out to die.
like even Remain. Oh, Remain, I guess that's an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Oh, that's the movie. Oh, Phoebe Denevor and Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay. That's the movie where him and Nicholas Sparks wrote the book and the screenplay at the same time. And they're making the movie and the book at the same time. It's going to release, like, I think the same week or something. So that's a wild experiment. But also, I forgot to say, Social Reckoning, I have no excitement because they didn't get, not no excitement, but they didn't get, or what's his name? Jesse Eisenberg back as Mark Zuckerberg. And for me, that was kind of a needed thing. So.
I totally forgot to shout out. In August 21st, there's another Statham movie coming out. It's called Mutiny.
Oh,
So
really?
there you go. Year of the Statham.
What is this one about? After his billionaire industrialist boss is murdered in front of him, Cole Reed is set up to take the fall for the crime, leaving him on the run. Fuck, man.
You know what you're getting. You know what you're getting with
That
those ones.
poster could be for any of the past 10 Statham movies. It's so generic.
He's a
Oh,
working
fuck.
man. You know,
He is a
pun
working man.
May not be intended, but
That's the name of one of his fucking movies, isn't it?
It is.
His last
Working
one,
man.
yeah.
Yes.
In October 9th, we got Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender. I think that's one of the
Right.
animated movies.
Yeah, it got
that'll be
booted
an
to
Amazon
Paramount
drop.
Plus last week.
Or Paramount. So
Yeah.
Dave Bautista's in there. Ki Kwan, fucking Taika Waititi, Stephen Yeun. Kind of a stacked voice act. I mean, I'm gonna be watching
It
this
is,
no matter
yeah.
what, but it's kind of exciting just to see kind of who's in there. So there you go.
Taylor, October.
Digger, I did not know about this, but you kind of sold me a little bit, Travis, on here. I'm kind of curious about this because it's comedy and it just seems like it's going to be kind of
Yes.
zany. So,
Did
yeah.
you like
I'm-
Birdman?
I've never seen it.
Me neither.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Right.
be
Me and
good to watch.
retro Kirkland, let's do it.
Put it right in the middle of our Punisher retro. It'll be a
That's
special
right.
episode.
You guys started watching that show yet? Punisher season 1, season 2?
No.
You guys got a retro coming up
Do I
soon?
need to? Because I can finish it. Now's the time.
You sooner the better. We don't know when the Punisher special is dropping, so sooner the better.
All right.
Mike's
I'll have
hyped
it all
for-
done tonight, Kirkland. Let's do it.
There you go. You guys get reviewed after this. Mike's hyped for Welcome to Raccoon City. Going to be a fun, bad movie. That's great. I know we use all the character. I think Taylor, you've seen it, right? But I've never seen
Yeah,
it. So.
I think aesthetically, that movie, like, they aim to like hit just like the game. There's a
Yeah.
lot of Easter eggs pulled in there, and it's a freaky movie, but it's just bad.
Yeah. November, kind of a little stacked month here. They released V for Vendetta, Archangel, Dr. Seuss, Ken the Hat. Fuck, man. A year of those trailers is going to be brutal.
I
Just,
can't believe how far out that movie.
yeah. They saw the trailers like, this isn't funny at all. We got to just redo this whole thing. Ebenezer Christmas Carol, that is the one that Ty West is directing, who did the Maxine X trilogy. And that's the one starring Johnny Depp. So he's trying to make his big comeback there. Hunger Games Sunrise of the Reaping, that's a stat cast. And they confirmed Lawrence and Hutcherson's coming back. Meet the Parents, Fokker-in-Law, where Ariana Grande, for some reason, after Wicked's using her cachet to do that. I don't know what Hext is. I'll look while you guys are talking. And then the one I'm two on Thanksgiving for America. Madden, that's Bale and Nick Cage, who I don't really like what Nick Cage is doing as Madden, so I'm worried about that. But then Narnia, that's going to be Greta Gerwig for Hot Off Barbie. That's Netflix. They had a big contentious thing where they're giving it a longer release in theaters. And I'm just curious to see, like, Greta killed it with Barbie and made that a phenomenon. I'm curious to see if she can do that with Narnia, because I feel like Narnia, there's a lot of potential there. So we'll see. But what's speaking to you guys in November? There's nothing on Hext, by the way, either. There's like no details, so
There's
I don't know what that is. Yeah.
V for Vendetta re-release. I know it doesn't really count, but it kind of does. I'm kind of excited to see that. Hex
Disney animated movie is Hext. Okay, thank you, Mike.
Never seen it in theaters. Obviously, it came out. Kind of
Me
before
either,
my time,
actually,
but,
yeah.
that'd be a cool viewing, especially November. Or remember, 5th of November. That'd be cool. And then the only thing that's really in here that's juice in my juice is Narnia.
Mm-hmm.
I've been kind of wanting to go back and like rewatch. I think I've only actually seen the first one, maybe a little bit of the Prince Caspian, but whatever the fuck that one is. That actually the name?
Yep.
Okay. So as soon as I said that, I thought about Jake Gyllenhaal in Prince of Persia. Isn't his name like Dastan or something like that?
Gaston.
Dastan. Okay, not the same. Not the same.
I couldn't
It's getting
say that
late.
to save my
mind's,
life.
Mushed.
Check out our retro.
Right,
Go
we did
check out
retro
the
that
retro.
movie. Yeah.
But I think that's gonna be my that's gonna be the bookend of my November month. Start with V for Vendetta, finish with a little bit of
No
Narnia.
Cat in the Hat, right?
Oh fuck no! Actually, first time I saw that trailer, I was sitting right next to Taylor. I don't know what movie we were watching, so don't ask me, Taylor. The trailer. I just turned over and I did my best impersonation of the Joe Pesci. What the fuck is that piece of shit? Because it looks so bad. And like normally it's like, okay, not for me. It was like really we're doing
Yeah.
this. So That's
There's a
my
difference
thoughts on
between like a kids movie trailer and like a bad kids movie trailer, and that's Cat in the Hat. Like that's when I've actively said like, girls, grandma's taking you to that one. Like, there's something's up with that movie.
the most
It's-
recent Grinch. I get it if it's not people's bag. I enjoy it. It's fun, but like I get it. This is like, who the fuck is this for, man? Like this
Which,
is.
well, same audience, which is so funny though, because the same thing happened with the live action one, right? Like, live action Grinch is hails a classic, and live action Cat in the Hat is like an
The live action
abomination.
Cat in the Hat is great. Myers pops off. Oh
Get
yeah,
outta here.
he's so
It's
good
aw-
in there.
It's awful. It's so bad, that one.
Oh.
Oh man, Dylan, you gonna be Cat in the Hatting it up in November?
No cats, no hats for me. Yeah, I think Narnia is the one that I'm intrigued by. I got to see a trailer for it. I
Yeah.
got to see what the tone is because Barbie was not for me. I didn't find it funny, and so if this is, if I just see the vibe and the tone and the dialogue and it's a similar energy or it's just an energy that's not working for me, then I'll skip it. But if it looks good, then yeah, count me in because I'm sure it will be a good time.
Taylor?
Yes. So I wrote 3 down here that kind of got me super juiced. Fokker-in-Law. Start with that one. I like that
Juiced
humor.
for the 4th Meet the Parents movie.
I am juiced. I want to. It just tackles that kind of awkward humor, and if they land it like the original, then I'm okay. But they could go wrong, and if it doesn't do
Yeah, like the
justice,
third one.
then
Oh.
the third one I don't revisit a lot. This is the first 2. Like, Meet
with
the
you.
Parents
Why do
is
you
the
think this
best,
is gonna be
but
good then, Taylor?
I saw the
Why
third one
did
for
you
the first
recommend-
time last year, and
'Cause
it was rough.
I feel like this could be more like a meet the Fockers kind of route. I just have that kind of optimistic hope that it's going to be like that one. I like that one a lot. It's fuck me, scared me. as a
Some
cat.
un-
You need to go check on
undertones playing.
something? Yeah.
Let's go back
I'm
to
stuck in
undertones
this
for a
voice
bit
box.
here. Yeah.
Just a cat. Cats except for Cat in the Hat, then, eh? That's one of the ones on your list.
They got their hats on. The other one that I am looking forward to
Full
is
serving.
Sunrise of the Reaping. That one I'm definitely super jazzed for. I love young Haymitch. I'm there for it.
Catch the one on streaming for me. That's a good VOD.
streaming.
Wait for later. Yeah.
And the last thing, the Narnia. Yeah, I'm super jazzed for this. Like me and Madison, we've been back and forth because we do the audiobooks for the Narnia ones, and now we're about to start. We do Harry Potter, so we're about to start Goblet of Fire
You do what?
soon. Harry Potter
Okay.
audiobooks.
Have you heard of Harry Potter, Travis? Or-
Harry Potter.
It's just the way he said Harry Potter sound like Travis. Wait,
Do you watch them together?
might have.
You
Harry
guys are
Potter?
both doing it.
What's
together.
that?
You just sit in the room and listen to it together, or is it like you listen to it on your own? She
Here's
listens
Turn
to
the
it on
lights
her own?
off. No, usually for whenever
No, he
one
starts
like
with, "Hey, get over here," and then they sit down.
that's
You
right.
listen to Harry Potter.
When we do drives often, because we quite often we're usually
Okay.
driving up to Vernon or whatnot, and that's like a good like 40 minutes of a book that you can
Yeah.
tackle. So that's like it's sometimes like 2 chapters that you can knock off there and back another 2 chapters. So
Fuck yeah.
usually then, so yeah, like I said, we're starting Goblet of Fire soon, and with the Narnia, we've what are we on? The Boy and His Horse. I think we're on that one. Yeah, because we did The Magician's Nephew.
Sorry, the subtitle is "The Boy and His Horse."
I'm pretty sure that's what it's
That's the
called.
best they could do. Come on.
It's not what I heard.
Or The Horse and His Boy. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's better.
And they try to
That
compare this
changes
fucking
absolutely
guy.
everything.
They try to compare this fucking guy to J.R. Tolkien. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get out of here.
But
Go.
I will say, like, The
The
Magician's
horse and his
Nephew.
boy.
The Magician's Nephew is a fantastic like one to start off, and I'm so jazzed
Get
for
this
this
bum outta
story
here.
because you get like it
Get him
really
out.
just sets the seeds for Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe. But I love it because you get to see like the early not really backstory, but just like the Ice Queen and just like her shit that goes on and like the different realms and stuff like that. It's a fucking trip, but it's super exciting. So I can't wait to see this movie. That's actually probably one of my highlights, and I did not realize that it was 2026. I thought it was like
Yeah.
early 2027. So
No,
Soon to be delayed.
Maybe. And because no one else shut out, even though there's some controversial stuff, I will see Ebenezer because I do like Ty Westlaw as director, and Christmas Carol is the greatest story of all time. So I'm always down to see another version. I don't like. I'll say this: I'm uneasy how I feel about Depp, but there's also like Daisy Ridley's in this and Rupert Grint's. There's like other people, so. I will watch this. I'll probably be in the theaters because the guy that did the Maxine trilogy doing A Christmas Carol, very curious on that one. So And then December, we got Violent Night 2, Jumanji 3. As of right now, Avengers Doomsday and Dune Part 3 are on the same day. Please, for the love of God, everything delay this for my personal life, for my podcast life. Like, this just does not do anything for us in a good way. And then Angry Birds 3, and then Werewolf, Robert Eggers. A couple years ago, he did Nosferatu Christmas time while he's doing it again, but this time with a wolf. So, Dylan, you're shaking your head. How you feeling about December here?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start from the back there. I mean, yeah, Nosferatu really surprised me. It really surprised me. I loved that movie, so I think it was a top fiver for us, right? So it was a big
It won
one.
Golden Geeks that year it came out.
Oh yeah, it did. It freaking won. So yeah, hell yeah, I'm excited for Werewolf. That's probably should be in my top 5 by numerical numbering. Skipping ahead to the middle of the month there. I mean, yeah, Doomsday, crazy. I hope they move it like Jumanji 3. No one cares about that. Let's dump one of those on the Jumanji week, and then everyone will be more happy. I'm not currently that excited for Dune 3. I mean, I haven't really seen trailers or things yet, but just 2 was fine and stuff. But I lost a lot of steam with that second one. I'll put it that way, even though I do like it overall. So I will see it for sure, but if you're forcing me to watch one on Thursday and one on Friday, I'm seeing Avengers Thursday. I'll put it that way. So yeah. As a Marvel sicko, of course, I just eat it. I eat it all up, even if it's crappy junk food. I just devour it. I just rip it apart. So that's me.
Other want to take it from the front?
From the side, bro.
No one wants to take it all, apparently.
Well, juice. Come on, boys. Come on.
Kind of conflict
December's a
on this
big
one.
month. Really?
Because, spoiler, there's some movies in here that'll be on my top 5 most anticipated, and Dune Part 2 got delayed into the next year when it was supposed to come out.
What did?
And Dune Part 2. I feel like Dune Part 3 might do the same. I feel like that might be a 2027 release.
They could, yeah, definitely, because the
So-
Dune Part 2 was in March, and I feel like that's the direct, I don't want to do a 2027
Yeah.
preview, but let me just look in March of that year quickly.
Yeah, let's quickly go through all of 2027.
Yeah, we're going to preview that to 2028 as well. March right now has Pixar's Gato, Buds, I don't know what that is, Sonic Hedgehog 4, and the only problem is Godzilla X Kong, because that is
That's
Warner
a huge
Brothers.
month. Okay, they can't
Yeah,
do that.
and that's Warner Brothers as well. So unless you delay Godzilla Kong and put that in there, which they could, they've done that before.
Yeah.
So, but they'd have to kind of shuffle the deck a little bit, which I think they should, because I don't know, we'll talk about this when we get closer. I just don't. I actively do think releasing those movies on the same day. I don't know if it has a Barbenheimer effect. I feel like those are too similar, and I feel like, especially because those are gonna be long movies, I feel like that will just actively hurt Dune. I think Dune will probably be a better quality movie than Doomsday, but you're gonna get Downey back and Evans and McGuire. I feel like as a company, they apparently the rumors they're not moving because they said they had the date first, but it's I don't fucking care, guys. Just buckle. Even a week before, just even that. So.
Yeah, so that kind of affects my desire to put it on my most anticipated, honestly. Specifically for Dune. I just realized when I hovered Dune Part 3, it says Doomsday, and there's actually a poster for that. You seen this too? That's kind of crazy.
I've not seen that, yeah.
There's Doom's mask in the sand with the sandworm kind of over it.
Jesus.
Wild image.
I can't believe that's the official picture on.
This on first showing?
Yeah. Do your little mouse hover over that. But,
Oh my God, it is.
I am Victor.
Victor.
I am Lisa Nagabe.
Get the AI voice to say that on. I mean, this is a spicy month for obvious reasons. Jumanji, I enjoyed.
Jumanji, you're talking about spicy.
I enjoyed
month.
both those movies.
Get
though.
out of
I
here!
had a
Get this
good
bum
time.
out of here.
They're not bubs. They're fun times. Violent Night, I haven't seen those. Doomsday, I don't think that one's moving. I think Dune Part 3. That's my little inkling. I think that one's going to be pushed into the next year. Dune Part 3. I'm so hyped though for when we actually do see that movie. And Werewolf. Was either Nosferatu or The Northman. I think it was Northman actually, where I was like, Robert Eggers is my guy. He makes movies that are for me. Those period pieces where I wish I had subtitles in the theater because I can't fucking understand anything that anyone's saying because it's that
What
old
Defoe
English.
say?
Yeah. They just do such a good job though with the set designs, the costumes, like really just transporting you to those old dour times where you're like, I'm so thankful I live in the, the era that I live in, and
Yes,
not where I lose my fucking my 4 other siblings to just the plague or famine or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
You
They
just die from the cough. You know?
They're just depressing films, but it's like, it's cinema, man. Like when I rewatched The Witch, I'm like, this is such a fucking fucked up movie, but man, is it well made, and I appreciate it. And he is just my guy now, so I am so hyped for this. Yeah, let's go, Werewolf.
Yeah. No, everything Kirkland said about Werewolf, same thing. Like I've been that way for a bit, but yeah, for me, Nosferatu was just perfect. I don't want to have the same height as that because the Werewolf, I think, is going to be a very different story, and we'll see how Todd Johnson does as the lead because I always feel like he's better at supporting, so he is the lead of this. So we'll see. But if I get anywhere close to Nosferatu, I'm happy. Jumanji 3, I won't see. Violent Night, I'll catch on VOD. Dune, I'm with Kirkland, but if not, I just hope it moves a little bit. I'm I'm with Kirkland on that side. Everyone go listen to Golden Keys from 2024. Like Dune to me is one of those movies I was in the theater like this is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life. And then Avengers, I'm just more curious about. I think no matter what, it's gonna be maybe our funnest review of the year because I think even if it's shit, it's gonna be a fun time shit. But I'm just very curious if they can land that plane because I feel like this is right now the MCU plane is in massive turbulence. Like they're close to going down. Like but they always have something that saves them. So I hope they can pull it off. I hope we can walk into that review and love it. I would love to be enthralled with the MCU in the future of it going. But I don't know. Taylor, close off before we do our top fives. What is your thoughts on December here?
Violent Night, I'm not over the moon for it. I mean, I haven't seen that first one, so maybe eventually, but that can be a
You'd like
VOD
it.
experience. Jumanji 3, I like the...
Even though technically it's Jumanji 4, people.
It's technically Jumanji 4, yeah. So
Why
Rob
is it
Williams
called
one...
3?
probably because it's weird because they just think it sounds better because that's the third one with The Rock. But even in the movies, they made the Rob Williams ones canon, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
make
that's right,
much sense.
yeah.
So it is 4.
Williams one aside, I think that first one was awesome. I really, really enjoyed it. The second one, I got a kick out of it with the the old people they brought in there.
The horse and his boy.
Horse and his boy. So I'm definitely interested to see
derail
what
him.
goes on here because they're bringing them to the real world. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Werewolf, yeah. I mean, is it going to be a you and me review again, Kirkland? Are the other boys coming for that for a review?
As long as Emily doesn't
Hope so.
miraculously have a 6th kid, then I'll be there. So, well, again, that
Miraculous
Christmas
conception.
drop though sucks. Though Christmas Day, that's a pain in the ass. Like we'll find a way, but I hate those drops.
I'll cover it on
Terrible.
Golden Geeks.
Nice. Yeah, Dune. I mean, yeah, Dune is Dune. I can't remember if I saw the second one in theaters.
You did,
I did.
You're on the
Okay,
review
you were on the
with me,
review.
weren't you?
I was on the review. Oh,
and Dylan was there too.
stellar. Dylan was there too.
I
was
remember
sick, I
reading
had to miss it.
I know that.
Biggest
Were you
episode
there,
that year.
Kirkland?
Everybody
I was the
but me was
defender
on
of that
there.
episode.
Yes.
Okay, I was fighting you guys off,
Infuriating.
calling this movie shit. Just kidding. You weren't that
Cool.
extreme, but it felt that extreme because you weren't to my level of enjoyment.
Taylor was like, "Let's deal with the sand.
Messy movie.
So much sand."
Too much sand. Yeah.
6 stars.
thing in English? Why are they speaking some weird language?
And last but not least, yeah, Avengers. The more I just keep seeing with this, the more I'm just getting juiced. I'm getting pumped. The iron is going. I just want this. I want this movie really, really badly. The collabs, man. I'm guzzling them.
Goslin. All right, boys, make your top 5 list. You get about a minute here. Reading off some patrons. D-Tall says Doomsday, Spider-Man, The Odyssey, Dune 3, and Supergirl. He's a big comic book fan, obviously. Dune Part 2 is one of his favorite movies of all time, and Nolan is one of the best directors.
Solid picks. Can't
yeah,
debate any of those.
Superbad Mike, The Odyssey. More because of the source material than it being a Nolan movie. He loves the story and epics, so look out for that. His number 2, Werewolf. I should went down top. I'm sorry. Werewolf. Eggers has never let him down. 3, Wuthering Heights. Fennel, Robbie, Elordi, plus great source material. 4, Toy Story 5. 3 perfect movies plus 1 near perfect one. They earned his trust. And then Supergirl. He says he's a big DC guy all the way. Great source material. Millie looks great in the role. And Greg Gillespie has a great directing record with I, Tonya, and Corella. S Bubs coming in here. Number 5, Coyote versus Acme, which we didn't talk about, but that is coming out. 4, Evil Dead Burn. 3, The Odyssey. 2, Avengers Doomsday. And number 1, Spider-Man Brand New Day. He said there's a lot to be excited for. Hard to pick just 5, but to give that final spot to Coyote, just because the whole journey it's been through, and it's a miracle it's actually releasing. It looks really fun. Evil Dead has never missed, and he trusts that Raimi has a new director for the franchise. Odyssey and 2 Marvel movies are obvious picks, but he's always been more of a Spider-Man guy.
I love having those 2 in there. That's good.
Yeah, the newly crowned Norman Reedus' Fetus, which was formerly The God Loves Me 69. In no particular order, The Odyssey, Werewolf, Resident Evil, Dune Part 3, and The Backroom / Clayface. We didn't talk about The Backrooms. That's another, like, a guy that did a bunch of string of YouTube shorts that were all crazy, weird stuff, and he's getting a full movie. He's, like, one of the youngest directors ever, so congrats to him. And he said he's also very excited for the drama. April says Hokum from the director of Oddity, one of her favorite movies the last few years. Obsession, she likes Baker's earlier YouTube work, and it's getting crazy good festival buzz. Ready or Not 2, she loved the first one. New cast looks fun. Trailer looks fun. Send Help and Raimi she trusts. And then Undertones, the trailer just drops, looks scary. A24 spent a bunch of money on a bidding war. Excellent festival buzz. She says, I might have a genre bias, but that's okay. We wouldn't have it any other way. To round us out here, Charlie Randall says, beside the big ones like Odyssey and comic book stuff, he has Psycho Killer at number 5, Evil Dead Burn, Disclosure Day at 3, The Bride at number 2.
Whoa.
And then Bone Temple at number 1. 28 years later was his...
No superhero stuff.
Yeah, he said that was below, but he, I like him shouting out some of these, though. And then, he said 28 years later was his favorite movie of that year and might be his favorite zombie movie of all time. So there you go. And then finally, Cocktail Clay, number 5, The Bone Temple. Excited for this one to get weird, even though I'm skittish on the director. Hope it's even better than the first and surprise him. Number 4 is October, a new Jeremy Saulnier movie, horror thriller about some guy who gets framed on Halloween, which we didn't talk about. I want to look more into because I love that premise already. Number 3, The Adventures of Cliff Booth. Extremely excited for this. Should be a weird collision of talents behind the camera and behind the pen. Wish it was a Netflix movie, though. I agree. Hopefully we get a theatrical. Number 2 for him is Dune Part 3. Movie's going to be so weird. And then number 1, Disclosure Day. This is his number 1 bias landslide. Spielberg going back to original sci-fi. Awesome. If it's bad, he might actually cry. So there you go. Thank you, patrons, for those lists in the top 5s. Great seeing the perspectives in the different lists there. Mr. Muss, what is your top 5 most anticipated for this year?
All right, so I'm boring. I got Spidey and Doom in there. Doomsday, to be clear about that. Odyssey, because even though I don't care much about the story necessarily, it's Nolan.
Yep.
I'm putting fucking Dog Stars in there. I'm excited
Dog
for Dog Stars.
Okay, there you go.
And for my number 5 question for Kirkland. If Kirkland doesn't know the answer, Travis can answer. If a movie is appearing at Sundance in a couple weeks from now, will I be able to watch it this year? And can I include that in my top 5?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay, Travis can answer.
Possibility. It all depends on the distributor and who gets it. So I'd say it's a 50-50.
Okay. So I'm going to pick it because I'm excited for it. So this movie, we didn't talk about it at all. It's called The History of Concrete. It's a documentary by John Wilson, who did I forget if I put his show in my top 10 when we did our shows, but
I feel like you did because I remember you talking about.
I think I did. I did. How To with John Wilson, great show. I love his work. It's extremely weird. It's very Nathan Fielder, who's a producer on his show.
Right.
And he has this movie coming out called The History of Concrete. A filmmaker applies lessons from a Hallmark movie writing workshop to pitch a documentary about concrete, which, if you read that, it sounds like the most mundane shit ever. But his 3 seasons of his show are about heightening the mundane in like the best way possible. And I love the weird stuff he does. I mean, one of the episodes of the show is called How to Put Up Scaffolding, which again sounds similarly as mundane as it gets, but it's one of my favorite episodes of TV in the last like 5 years. And this seems like extremely similar to that. So I think I'm going to love whatever freak show weird thing this is, because I guarantee you it's going to be a lot weirder than the premise makes it sound like on IMDb. So that's that might be my number 1, honestly, for the year. Like, I'm very, very excited for this movie. So, yeah, shout-outs to The History of Concrete. Put it on your lists. I'm sure not many people have it on there.
I got to dive into the show, too, because I know you talked about it. So after Nathan Fielder, I trust you. So Kirk and Batzer.
Kirkland, me. Starting from the bottom. This was kind of a tricky one. Number 5, I'm going to put Disclosure Day on there. I'm fucking hyped for this one. This is, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It's getting late. So
Okay.
yeah, disclosure
Just
day.
give us your list.
Uh,
You'll have another
what
chance
the fuck
to
am
talk
I doing
about.
here, man?
Luckily, there's a podcast next week. Whatever you want to say, you'll have another chance to say it then.
There you go. Number 4. It's funny. I had Narnia here, and then Taylor told me about the Horseman and his son, so I just ripped that right off my
Boy and the
fucking
Horse.
list.
Different
Yeah.
movie. That's different
Took
story.
that
That's
off.
not this. That's not this.
I'm still very, very excited for this, and it's funny because my top 5 list, I was making it as we're going along. I literally just erased everything once we hit like the last 2 months of the year. Like there's
Yeah,
just
it was-
fucking
yeah.
bangers here to end off this year. So goodbye former list. This is what I have now. So yeah, Narnia. Very looking forward to it, but top 5, it unfortunately doesn't make it on there because there are some bangers here. So I replaced it with Werewolf.
Kirk was gonna give
Good
his
pick,
17 honorable mentions.
Not yet. After this cast, when we do
Werewolf,
our
okay.
follow up. Werewolf, yeah. My boy Eggers, come on now. Number 3, I'm so conflicted here. It's either Doomsday or Dune. I can't have both, so I'm gonna axe Doomsday off of here because as of this point in time, I don't have a lot of hype for it. I know that'll change like
I
when we
am
get up to
axed.
it.
Have you seen all the teasers so far?
No, I haven't. I don't need to.
I
I
really
really
think
don't
that
need
would
to.
put it. I would put it on there instead
I
of
actually
Dune.
haven't seen any of those either.
I should ask you guys to watch them before because I thought you guys would have saw them.
That would have
you guys didn't watch
impacted
the
your
X-Men
decision.
one.
I'm gonna hold out. I'm not gonna see
Yeah,
any of
no,
those.
I don't need to. I'm gonna watch the movie. I don't.
Okay,
need
we
to
will
see
be at least
footage
talking the Super
before I
Bowl
watch it.
trailers. Just heads up on that.
Yeah, you'll have to watch it eventually.
No, I'm gonna do the Taylor.
I guess you don't have to. You don't have to.
to.
Yeah. You don't have to. Me and Taylor can cover it. You guys can go
So
blind.
yeah,
for a
I'm gonna
year.
put Dune Part 3 here, even though I do think it's gonna get delayed. So if it does, Doomsday will just take its place, I guess. Number 2, I got Christopher Nolan's Odyssey, the Great Odyssey, featuring the great Matt Damon.
Oh.
Number 1, Spider-Man, the
Featuring.
Man of Spider.
Yeah.
There you go, featuring Tom Holland and Sadiq Sink. Come on, Spider-Man movie, 2026.
Yeah.
Let's go. Good
Best
picks.
actress on Stranger
Best year
Things.
yet.
So. Best year yet.
She's up
I'll
there.
go. No, she's the best. I'll go because I'll leave Taylor's chaos list at the end. Number 5. I don't know if it's gonna be as good as the first one, but the way it ended, the world they set up, I'm putting the Bone Temple there. I'm very anticipating this. I hope Nina DaCosta can get to similar quality. And I hope it is a good setup for the third one. And yeah, the first one surprised me. I would have never thought this was one of my top favorite movies of a year, and it was. Number 4, Werewolf. It could climb higher once we get some trailers and whatnot, but this is just purely based off of the resume and some other ones. Number 3, Wuthering Heights. I love everything Emerald's done so far. Promising Young Woman, Saltburn, visuals, characters, moments. I just feel like when you're watching an Emerald Fennell movie, whether you're going to enjoy it or not, you're going to be there for a fucking ride, and I cannot wait for that one. Number 2 is Dune 3 or Dune Messiah, whatever they're going to call it. I am so ready to see what they do, and people keep telling me that the book it's based on is very odd and weird, so I'm curious to see how they adapt that. And then number 1, no surprise, the Odyssey. Nolan. Anytime Nolan's going to be in the air, he's going to get my number 1, but this one especially. So yeah, I cannot wait for
He
the fucking
does
Odyssey.
Christopher Nolan's Minecraft. That's
Sure.
his next one.
Number 1. There you go.
Wow.
He's earned it.
Starring
Okay.
Jack Black.
He's
Are
the
you into
king.
that?
Sure. Okay, actual decent performance out of him. So, Taylor, give us your top 5.
I walked into that one.
So, my 5th one. I had one thing and I changed it to something else, and I'm regretting it. I feel like I should change
Yeti.
it back to the other
You can
thing.
change it back.
haven't
It's
picked
not
anything yet.
finalized.
Wait, number 4.
Yeah, okay. I'll start at number 4 and I'll circle back to the 5. So number 4.
I'm hitting you with all that. All right,
Number 4 is Mando and Grogu.
Oh.
Number 3 is
Forgot that was coming out
Star
this year.
Wars. Star Wars.
That's it. You're done. You're cut off.
Number 3 is Spider-Man. I'm so fucking stoked for Spider-Man. Number 2 is Avengers. Doomsday. Number 1 is Project Hail Mary. As I said, that's my most anticipated. Like, I'm just so jazzed for that movie. And at number 5, should I go with what you guys want or what I might
No,
want?
what
What do
you
you
want.
want?
Concrete.
list,
History of concrete.
Yeah.
I think I'm going with Narnia in there.
Boy and his horse.
You dog.
Pink
Oh,
Pony
his
Club.
horse.
Yeah,
What
I
was-
want
what-
Odyssey. I want Odyssey. But then I remembered
Wow.
Narnia. So I was like,
So you got
ooh.
Mandalorian Grogu over Odyssey?
Yeah, it's Star Wars, man.
Got everything over Odyssey. Odyssey's not on his list, man.
And you should put. Star
Sorry,
Wars,
I didn't know
man.
Dylan was gonna talk. I'm sorry. That's brutal. That's how we end with Taylor because we don't know what's gonna happen there. So there you go. There's our top fives. Obviously, we asked patrons for a list. But if you want to drop them in the Discord when this episode drops, go ahead. Love reading them, see what's going on, and yeah, we'll circle back. Obviously, we'll probably do this episode again with I guess Golden Geeks, like not the episode again, but just like a mini. We got to nominate some of these, but yeah. So we'll be back talking about that. There's your cast. Promise when you hear from us next, it won't be boring.